I'll do the recap, I guess. Yeah, so after finishing up defeating the hags, we returned back to Vallaki with Lady Wachter, essentially just telling her about like our victory, um, and yeah, I guess like the next steps of like yeah, just like rescuing Stella. But for now, we are just going to like rest and recuperate before dealing with that. So Victor offered us like to some space to rest at his house. So like when we returned to Vallaki, we went to Victor's residence. So we just had a chance to just relax a little bit before we had dinner. We had dinner there at Victor's, and then we decided. Though on our way to Victor's house, we noticed that there was like a lot of like commotion, like singing, and like just like general merriment happening like over by the Blue Water Inn. And it's like, oh, maybe we should like check that out later. So after dinner, we decided like, oh, we're gonna go head to the Blue Water Inn. So we all went. We brought Victor with us. And we ran into Ern and Lady Wachter having a bit of a heated argument. Lady Wachter apparently left Ern in charge while she was out helping us with the hags, like helping with her and the family members, like keep or with doing like the keeping the hags in. And they were arguing because like Ern was like throwing a party, essentially, and Lady Wachter was like not was mad at him for that, saying like, well, with the kind of threats outside the gates, like this is not safe. And I guess like for the meantime, I guess Lady Wachter just decided, I guess Irene like walked up and just kind of like was like asking a little bit about the party, and like Lady Wachter eventually just kind of just sighed and just like okay, like fine, but just like for tonight, like until like midnight, and then she left. Yeah, so then we went into the Blue Water Inn. Um, Irene, so like Margot and a few of the others like went dancing. Irene decided to go and go to a drinking contest, which she won and got like a good amount of money from that. Zayn decided to do some arm wrestling contest. First one he won, second one he lost, but then it turned out he was pickpocketed by some like little halflings, I believe. Yeah. So Zayn tried to get after the halflings. They blew sand in his face and he was blinded, so he couldn't follow them. So Margot managed to catch like, Zayn being attacked. So then she went to the get the halflings. They tried to pull the same trick on her. It did not work. She was able to dodge, just like close her eyes against the sand. And so yeah, she basically like threatened the halflings to give Zayn his gold back. Yeah, that's when they pulled the trick again. Then they ran off. Then Margot was like chasing after them. Zayn was like following behind her. So they were just like chasing these like halflings. It turns out the big guy that Zayn lost the arm wrestling contest to was like an accomplice of theirs. So like yeah, just like running, chasing, trying to get the gold back. Meanwhile, Tigra noticed that there was like a magician out in like out in the town square. It turned out that the magician was also part of this pickpocketing group, like stealing money from like the people that were watching the show. Um, so Tegan was like able to like constrain the magician and basically just like told everyone that like yeah like this guy's like robbing you blind. And so the all the parents went to go gang up on him. And then yeah, Zayn and Margaret had like a chase sequence through the streets like after these halflings, where eventually we caught up to them. And yeah, we were able to get our gold back, and the halflings and like all of their accomplices were arrested. And yeah, got a good amount of gold from that they had in their pockets, that they stole. And so yeah, and then we came back to the Blue Water Inn with our newfound riches, and are now deciding what we want to get at the little stalls that are outside the Blue Water Inn. So there's a potion shop, there's like a trinket shop, and it seems like there's like some sort of like um yeah, like a bookstore, like someplace that like sells like tomes and stuff. So yeah, that's where we left off.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Go ahead and take your inspiration. Congratulations on keeping your head. And we have our game. So, anything that anybody wants to bring to the forefront of everybody's minds before we start?
Yes, one thing. Um, we need to find out where Victor is.
Yeah, that.
Why?
Cause
Because
he
we
went
do not
missing.
know. And when we asked at the end of the last session, you had a smile on your face when you said, "Where is he?" So that
Oh,
means
shoot.
that something is amiss.
But we're not gonna be allowed to do our shopping if we go after him first, though. We need to think of that, you guys.
Yeah, we should probably shop before checking on our friend's livelihood.
Yeah.
No loyalty.
I agree with this. What's a man's life to some shiny trinkets?
Some trinkets.
So,
I agree.
I'm gonna kind of fast forward us to the shop. Okay. Um, just to set the scene, I will ask for a minute, and then we will start. So just
Don't forget to hit
please.
record.
Recording
Yes.
already.
Cool.
Thank you. Family members have arrested the thieves. They have thanked you, and they have almost built a more, I would say, a more fruitful relationship with you all. They nod their heads towards you. They don't seem to question you or write down whatever you might say to them. They believe you as you help them put away these thieves. They take them, and the thieves are blaming each other from messing it up, from going into arm wrestle, from just leaving when we should have left, from not putting enough sand inside the eggshells, for the poor magician who seemingly can't do anything but turn invisible, and the bards have begun to put away their instruments. There is not much music now. People are dying down. There is a slow, I would say, there is a slow average rumble of voices talking to each other, laughing, bits of tired voices. These folks haven't been up this late as often. They haven't been here to be able to make a peep, and you see sometimes that sneaks into their voices when they think they laughed a little bit too loud, or maybe had too big of a grin on their face. But then they'll slowly recoup it back, and while the tavern and the inn has died down enough to where Ern was able to take Irene off his shoulders, you'll even hear him say, I thought I saw somebody grabbing at people's pockets. I hope you don't mind if I had you just ride my shoulders a bit. And then you'll see he opens the door, and then the shops are starting to close, and he'll say, we have about maybe an hour 15 for you all to do whatever you want with your spoils. Again, these folks aren't here on my dime. Don't drop my name, and don't try to get any sort of deals from them. And he'll say, this just helps Vallaki overall, so whatever you spend here, spend it well, spend it wisely. He is tired too. You'll see him slump up next to a sort of wooden column here on the patio near the Blue Water Inn, and just pulls out a smoke. He pulls out this, rolled cigarette, and he begins to smoke it, sitting and allowing any of you all who have moved from the outside of the tavern, or who are already outside the tavern, about to go in. You see each other and amongst each other where the others are going. Of course, Danica and Erwin are still inside. You hear their children messing about, picking up the steaks on the floor, and even Danica will mention how many bits of meat are stuck on the floor. You see the boys will blame each other, and the father will take all the blame. Here, just in front, again, music has died down. There are just these storefronts, and they're about to close. This is seemingly last call for the night for anybody to get what they want before they have to leave. You have Fred and Zed's potion shop, little potion marquee area, has several potions that line the walls around them. I would say several columns and several rows there that lines with, almost hundreds of potions you see behind them. Some different than others, some exactly like each other. Some of them just off color a bit. Maybe some bubble, but the other one is flat. And they argue about which one is the one that's supposed to work correctly. Of course, you have this trinket shop. This trinket shop is headed by two Vistani. You could tell the Vistani there's little bits of color that poke out of this sort of like dreary outfit that they wear, seemingly to allow the other Vallakians to come and peruse their wares and not assume that everything is hexed or everything is cursed. Ern will have told you all that. There is a store with a sort of dark, entrance and an even darker alcove that it sits in that has all the books behind. A person that you see seemingly just stands within the candlelight. They are themselves cloaked as well. You could barely catch their eyes in small glints as they stand cloaked there. This person doesn't have a lot of folks at their tent for what they're selling. But sometimes, again, you feel as though his eyes follow you specifically. Maybe some of you look away, maybe some of you look back. When you look back, you see that he doesn't seem to look right at you. Maybe it's just the glint of their eye from that candle from the moon. But you guys walk around each other. Are any of you drinking? Any of you had some drink or buzzed? And I will not hold you accountable for that. So you can have a little buzz and roll just fine. You can be drunk and roll just fine. Just tell me if you want to roll bad, and I'll go ahead and give you disadvantage if you want. But is there anybody who had some beers? Anybody who's a little bit gassy from too many steaks? What is the state of everybody from their kind of like night and time that they had?
Irene is currently slumped because she had much to drink. So she she would be slumped against the person closest to her, about ready for a nap. But she's fighting the sleep so that she can spend her well-earned gold pieces.
Zayn is he's in, despite being tired himself from the exertions of the day, he is not drunk or anything like that. Most of his time has been spent fighting or running or shooting. So beyond blinking the sleep out of his eyes, he's good. And we'll say, Yoon, if you want, we'll say he's helping Irene around because they're both headed for the trinkets.
Yeah, I think Marco may have had like maybe just like a small drink like at the beginning when they first got there. But I think besides that, she's spent most of it just like dancing and then like just enjoying the festivities, like helping out Zayn and Irene with their respective contest. And then yeah, just mostly just very tired from like chasing those like halflings like through the street. So just mostly just tired, yeah, from the exertions of the day.
Tigron was fucking people up with plants. He is in his element. He is golden.
And Nariel is sober. She was actually waiting on that blue water from Tigron and was really excited about it.
No.
And she was also following Irene as she was on Ern's shoulders because she just didn't want her to fall off, so she was pretty preoccupied with that while the big chase was going on. So yeah, she's also still by Irene now.
Awesome. Everyone here, you have these several shops here, and above table I will tell you I have some rulings with these shops. So going to any one of these shops is going to take up time. So if you guys go to a shop, your character will be taking up their time there. And then you guys can... you guys will be going to each of your respective shops and be able to do certain things. You will only be able to do one thing at another shop very quickly, and I'll explain as we go on. So, I'm going to start with the trinkets area. So it's a lot of people. So here's how we're going to do the trinkets area. For any of you about to walk in, you guys see each other walking in and falling in line behind each other, and they walk into this tent. This tent itself looks small as you walk in, but as you are invited in by two of the Vistani, who seem to like bow and move their hands to encourage you to walk forward and into their tent, you see that it seems to grow in size. This is some sort of magic, but nothing too unfamiliar to you all that have been in any at any sort of like more mystical, I would say more mystical sort of events. You know, they have rooms like this. Of course, the Vistani, as you have heard of them, would be these type of people to have this type of magic. You know, it allows them to carry a great amount of stock, but not take up too much space. And as a group of travelers, and as is their culture, this is no surprise to you. So you see that it stretches to be longer, wider, to give you all ample space away from each other, and to not to get lost from each other, but just to be able to have space away from each other. You'll see that there are several, I would say dozens of trinkets here. all of which seem to have maybe an interesting look or an interesting feel. These trinkets aren't marked by a price. You'll walk in, and as you look at something, you'll hear one Vistani walk up to one of you and say, "Well, one of these may call out to you." And then another would come up from the other side of your ear and say, "Unless you like something that shines, then just grab it and bring it to the counter." And you hear one seem to almost audibly roll their eyes as they turn away from the person who's trying to practically sell them and these trinkets. And they move away and they go over to their corner from which they would purchase these. There's almost like one way in, one way out of this tent. Here's the rules for the trinket shopping. So, scary. Scary. Sorry.
And who all is at the trinket shop?
So, for everyone who decided, and maybe I can make you guys make this decision now. So, you guys can either choose if you want to spend the bulk of your time. It's like this. You guys are spending the bulk of your time in one area and a small amount of time in another tent. Okay? So, if you spend the bulk of your time in an area, I'm going to give you guys more options with what you can see and what you can interact with. If you choose to spend the secondary amount of time, right, like just popping in, right, just popping in type of visit, then I'm going to have you just roll, and we'll figure out what you see or what you get there or what even calls out to you. Here, I'm going to allow you guys to peruse if you want to. As to the other ones, so for example, Tigran, if you want to peruse this shop later, I'm going to have you roll to see what you encounter, okay? But you do get to poke through the books. So that's something true, that you get to poke through the books. Here, everyone can poke through the trinkets, but if Tigran, if you want to later, you'd have to just roll for it. Does that make sense? And then everyone else, vice versa, you'd have to roll to look through the books.
Sound good.
So if we're cool with that, that's what it's going to be. It's you dedicating your time to one place and then popping in for a quick visit before they close. Sound right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Well, then let's talk about the rules. So here in this tent, there is just enough of that mist kind of rolling over your toes here on the ground. It still sits on the ground just enough and kind of smokes around and moves over, and sometimes it seems like it's guiding you. If not, you're just kicking it around. But there are these wooden columns that hold these baubles. Sometimes they're in glass containers. Sometimes they're not in any containers at all because they're awkwardly shaped. But there will always be somebody around for you to speak to. It seems as though you'll have one eye on one brother, but the other brother's somewhere else, but they'll always be where you need them to be, right? You have one brother who is cryptic and one brother who is one who is more practical. And so if you guys have a question about these baubles, then you can ask, and we'll see if that will help you at all. Okay? What I will say is, I'm going to read through 50 items. Okay? While I read through these 50 items, you guys can jot down the number from 1 to 50 as to whatever sounds interesting to you. You guys can write down a certain name or a certain description when I describe it to you, and decide if that's something that you're interested in. But I will only allow you guys to peruse 3 items. Okay? So all of you get 3 each to peruse from. Out of 50, there's a large variation for what you might want to peruse. Only one of each of these items exists. Okay? So if someone gets the item before you, they get it before you. But here's what I will tell you. In the way that the one who was more cryptic said, sometimes the items call out to you. Well, if you peruse one of these items, and say, for example, you say, well, number 13, I like the way it sounded. Well, I will say, all right, go ahead and grab number 13, and go ahead and roll for me. And I'm going to have you roll. I'm going to have you guys roll specifically. I'm going to have you guys roll Arcana. And when you roll that, I'll either tell you what it does, right? If you roll high enough, you roll I'm just applying to these items. If you roll high enough, I will tell you what the item does. If you roll higher than that, I will tell you another piece of information. Okay? If you don't roll high enough, you will not know what the item does. Okay? It will just seemingly be a trinket. This is, in a way, for you guys to have these items sort of call out to you, right? For you, for the item to almost accept you to gain its sort of magical properties. If you bust and you roll out on all three of them, that is completely fine. We will just roll on a D100, and then you will definitely know what that item does, as that item will be the one that calls out to you. Does that make sense to everybody?
Oh yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Alright. You never speaky. You just like, I'm not saying shit.
Send it, bro.
Alright, buddy. Alright, so
Did she flip with us?
here we go. I'm gonna read out these 50 items, okay? Number 1.
And we can only look at 3,
You
right?
can only peruse 3.
Okay.
You can only peruse
I'm ready.
3. Number 1. You guys see a small raven skull bound to a bear claw with golden wire sort of wrapped around it. Number 2, you see, number 2, you see a tawny owl feather glued to a bundle of lavender scented cotton. Number 3, you see an amulet of lacquered glass depicting the sun rising over a mountain range. Number 4, a golden ring with silver wire stretched across its opening. Number 5, a small bead of glass that contains a sunburst of gold. Number 6, there is a miniature unicorn horn. Number 7, a choker with a silver arrow supporting 3 red glass beads. Number 8, a bracelet made of tiny woven daggers. Number 9, a small glass orb full of purple mist. Number 10, a small functioning clock. The hands spin forward at a very fast rate. 11, a red crystal structure that resembles a screaming human face. 12, the dried husk of a large tarantula bound to a humanoid doll. Number 13, a small silver horn etched with flowing runes. Number 14, a lacquered brass spiral that can be unwound. Number 15, you see a small bronze tent. I believe this is 16. An orc tusk with an all-seeing eye carved into it. You see that this sort of charm is hung on a leather cord around somebody's, that could be hung around somebody's neck. 17, a small crystal vial of vibrant pink slime. Number 18, a small amulet that looks like a basilisk head made from stone. You see a small art charm that can be activated to create... Ooh, oops, I'm not gonna say that. A small Ankh charm. I think I'm at 19 now. An oak leaf pressed into amber. 19. The mummified tongue of an unknown creature. 20. You see that this charm is made from the dried gill ridges of a very large fish set in fired clay. 21. Go a little bit faster now. Don't worry. You can ask me whatever. Just write down the numbers that interest you. For the most part. So 21. A pair of dove wings bound to a 2-inch hollow thigh bone with fine silver wire. 22. A small glass cube that contains a mote of light that glows with potential energy. 23. The form of a small wizard made of amber and gold. 23. A small glazed ceramic idol of an octopus. Number 24. A dark blue and purple glass orb with stars inside. It's about 3 inches in diameter. Number 25. This small charm looks like a rippling sheet of black fabric. Number 26. Liquid clay slowly sloshes around inside this blue glass orb. Number 27. A small metal bracelet. 28. This morbid charm was made by wrapping rune-inscribed copper wire around a mummified brain of a rat. 29. A hummingbird carved from pink crystal that is small enough to sit in the palm of your hand. 30. The globe of thin glass. It's a globe of thin glass that contains a jet black inky substance. 31 is a charm that is a small statuette of a wolf carved from granite. 32. There is a smiling mask. 33. You see a miniature cyclops skull on a leather cord. Number 34. You see an egg-shaped bauble made of overlapping spider webs. 35. You see a strange charm that appears to be 2 lumps of foul-smelling wax separated by a thin piece of linen and wrapped in a brass-colored cord. I think this should be 36. A small leather boot with golden lightning bolts on the sole. This is 38. A small orange glass marble. 39. A crude humanoid made from iron. It's a charm that you see here. That is a crude humanoid made from iron. Number 40. You see that this charm takes the shape of a small white lily encased in a remarkably clear crystal. 41. A long, thin jet black claw strung on a chain of fine silver. This charm can be activated. Oh, whoops. Let's not say that. 42. This charm looks like a writhing shadow inside a glass teardrop. 43. A glowing chunk of volcanic rock, warm to the touch. 44. You see that this here is like a steel wire that is square, and inside of this steel wire you see this greenish gray skin with a wound that constantly heals and then seems to open up on itself, reopens the wound, and then it heals itself again. It's just in this cube of steel wire. 45 is a small porcelain hedgehog. 46 is a small amulet of black glass that has 2 glowing red eyes. 47 is a small golden hourglass with glittering sand inside. 48 is a small glass globe that contains pure blinding light. There is no 49 and 50, but that's just the way that this works. The numbering system here is a little funky. So, you have a bunch of items here that I've read out. Hopefully some of them seemed interesting to you, and hopefully we can cross that bridge with your character to decide what you would like to peruse. But because I know that some might want to look at the same item, well, we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're just going to have ourselves roll initiative. And whoever gets the highest, they get to go first.
Sounds good.
Let's get initiative.
Please God,
Okay.
let me. If I ever need to roll low one time, it's right now.
18.
That'll be a dirty 20 for me.
18,
And-
20,
An 8, thank God.
8.
Five.
5. Okay, cool. Tigran, you're committing to the books, right?
Yeah.
Huge. Awesome. Okay, so here's how it's gonna go. And this is how we'll do it for the remainder of these checks or whatever. So you get to check your Arcana 3 times when you pick up an item, okay? This is simply you all walking around, grabbing an item, and taking a look at it, okay? Now, if someone else gets the information, that does not mean that the other person gets the information, okay? So we can't, like, pick, like, the same one, someone figures it out, the other one doesn't, or whatnot. Basically, the idea is if you pick up this item, and you do not know what it does, it's basically worthless to you. It's not going to do anything for you. Okay? Sound good? Sound good? Alright, awesome. So we will start with you, Eb. So go ahead and tell me a number that was interesting to you.
Number 7. The choker.
Awesome. So you saw a choker with silver arrow supporting 3 red glass beads. Okay. So go ahead and roll an Arcana. Let's see if you figure out what it is.
Okay. That's number 15. Okay, so that will be 17.
Perfect. With this, with the 17, you see that, well, you feel an energy come from this. In fact, you see that that even having this charm around you would allow you to activate the charm as a bonus action, allowing you to add +2 to a single attack roll. And it causes one of the beads to shatter. When all the beads are broken, the charm evaporates.
Got it.
Okay, so 7 has been picked. Alright, what next?
Next would be let's see, 40, the Lily charm.
40. Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Go ahead and make the roll.
That'll be 16. Rolling good today.
Awesome.
Right when we need it.
You see that, well, this lily almost seems to come alive to you. It almost feels like a real lily in your hand, and you feel that if you crush this charm, you squeeze the life out of it that it gave to you, well, it would allow you to cast Mass Healing Word as a reaction. Has been spoken for. Okay. What else?
And lastly, number 3, the Sunrise Amulet.
Number 3, an amulet of lacquered glass depicting the sun rising over a mountain range. Go ahead and give me a roll.
No, it's good. It's only a 4.
You see that this little lacquered glass just, maybe shines a little bit in the candlelight. It's like far off away, but it doesn't seem notable to you at all.
Okay.
And that'll be it for you, right?
That's it for me. That's my 3rd one.
You do not technically have to take something or pick something up if you don't want to.
I think I'm gonna go with the choker.
Okay. This is a thing where activating the charm as a bonus action allows you to add +2 to a single attack roll. Okay. Awesome.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, you'll take that. So number 7 is off the market. Let's go to the next person. This is Inariel.
This is so exciting.
Alrighty. So the first thing that stuck out to me was the small pink crystal hummingbird, number 29.
Number 29. 29. A hummingbird carved a pink crystal that is small enough to sit in the palm of your hand. Go ahead and roll an Arcana.
Alrighty. I have, 0 tacked onto this. Let's see how we go. Oh, okay, nice. 19.
Awesome. On a 19, you see that this hummingbird, this hummingbird carved from pink crystal, you see that it almost seems to blink in your hand. And then it stops. But it feels warm to your touch. You realize that holding this, you could maybe use this charm. You can activate this charm to gain advantage on a dexterity saving throw. If you succeed the save, you take no damage, and you only take half damage on a fail. You see that this hummingbird, the way that it's hot in your hand, that, the warmth would go out maybe 3 times if you use this ability.
The next thing that stuck out to me was the mini unicorn horn, number 4.
Number 4. is a mini unicorn horn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Might have been 5. Okay.
Might have been
If I
6.
skipped something,
It's
sorry.
cool, it's fine. No,
Okay.
but thank you for writing down the names. It helps me get there quicker. Perfect. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for a miniature unicorn horn.
Okay. Boy, 8.
On an 8, there is some sort of magical energy to this, but you don't know what it is.
Okay. All right, and then finally there would be the small porcelain hedgehog number 45.
Awesome. So when I say that, guys, that means that you got just enough to be able to tell that there's some magic. You can still buy it if you want. You just don't know what it does off the rip.
Okay.
You would have to spend time with it.
Okay.
45.
And here we roll.
45.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna guess 6. Yeah.
You're getting a 6. On a 6, you just pick up a porcelain hedgehog. It's cute, but nothing really other than it being cold to the touch.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That is using up yours, Anario. You are checked out with these items. All right, Zain.
Yes. First thing that Zayn is going to look at is the crude humanoid made from iron. I believe that's number
39.
39, yes.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Here goes. That's going to be a 12.
Awesome. On a 12, you recognize that there is something funny about this crude humanoid made from iron. You don't know exactly what. What else?
All right. It's going to be the miniature Cyclops skull on a leather cord.
Okay.
And I believe that is 37, I want to say, 36.
Found it for us. So this charm depicts a miniature Cyclops skull on a leather cord. Go ahead and roll.
Here goes. That's a 23.
Awesome. This here, you can tell with this Cyclops skull in your hand that, well, this thing almost seems to want to nip at you. As you look away, you see that it tends to scrape at your armor, and when you look back, it stands still. But you feel that, well, this is a cruel, a trick played on a real Cyclops. But with this energy in your hand, you can tell that, well, if you could crush this, well, maybe you could gain the power of a Cyclops and gain the enlarge effect from the enlarge/reduce spell.
Interesting.
Alright, that one is spoken for. Alright, and then your last one.
And my last one is going to be the golden hourglass with glittering sand, which I believe was right at the end.
Awesome. Perfect. Go ahead and roll your Arcana.
Here goes. That's going to be a 15.
That is great. You see that, well, this small golden hourglass with glittering sand inside, you see that, well, if you honed this item, if you kept it with you, that maybe time would be in your favor. This thing has 1d4 charges. The bearer of this charm can use their reaction to add a +3 to any ability check or saving throw they or any creature of their choice within 20 feet make. When the last charge is expended, the hourglass will shatter.
That's very interesting.
Again, the bearer of this charm can use their reaction to add a +3 to any ability check or saving throw they or any creature of their choice within 20 feet make. And that's one
And it
d4
has-
charges.
So I don't know how many charges when I buy it. Is I guess important there. Interesting. Alright, that's my third.
Okay. Awesome. Irene. What calls out to you?
I would like to learn about number. I have it marked down as 4, the gold and silver ring.
Yeah, the golden ring with a silver wire stretched across the opening. Go ahead and roll a Arcana check.
21.
Awesome. You see that you can break the wire through this ring as you put it on, forcing your finger through it, and you would be able to cast Resilient Sphere on yourself. Resilient Sphere is a spell that basically covers you in a sphere. Maybe you've seen the spell before, but it's a sphere of shimmering force that encloses a creature or object of large size or smaller within range. So you can choose if you want to fail the saving throw in order to get put inside this resilient sphere, but nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects, can pass through the barrier in or out. But you can still breathe inside that sphere. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object inside can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from the outside. This would last for 1 minute.
Okay. The next one would be number 31, the Granite Wolf.
The Granite Wolf, the Granite Wolf. You said 31?
Yes. And that's a 15.
Okay. Awesome. You see that with this small statuette of a wolf carved with granite, you see that there is a druidic presence within this wolf. That if you have this wolf in your hand, and you focus long enough, you could assume the shape of a wolf as if a druid would wild shape. You would see that if you did something like this, and as you ponder and think on it enough, you see a small crack grow on the granite of the wolf, showing you that there's only maybe 2 uses of this before the statue would break.
Okay. And the third is number 46, the black amulet with red glowing eyes. And that is...
Okay. Black amulet. Alright.
And that is the 13.
Awesome. On the 13, you see that this charm here allows you to maybe pull those red eyes into your own. You feel that you would be able to infear somebody while holding this. And that would be nothing sort of a concentration for you. So this will allow you to cast the fear spell requiring no concentration. And again, a small crack glowing around the eyes. I'm going to give you the hint that this can be activated a certain number of times before it stops. That I'm not going to tell you the number.
Okay.
Okay. With all that you guys have looked at, do you guys want to roll a D100 and see if there's something else? Does that sound fun to everyone?
That sounds fun.
Alright, cool.
Yes.
First, we're going to allow Trigan to get his D100 in, because you guys got to peruse. So, non-consequentially, Tigran, go ahead and D100. Which, I guess you could do a couple D20s if you had the app. But if you have a D10, if you have 2 D10s, then you could use that as well.
Oh shit! Or wait, no, there is a D100 in the app.
Oh,
Alright,
what?
let's roll that shit.
Is
Yeah.
that-
Oh, there is.
Wow.
You got a 4?
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Awesome. Go ahead and reroll.
I roll.
Alright. Fucking get back here. Alright.
Oh wait, no. You're good. You're good.
Oh, my
So-
bad.
No, you're good. D4 actually works. So, the number 4 doesn't matter too much to me because a D100 is rolling 1 out of 100, and I had you guys pick out of almost 50, so it all works out. So here, a 4 is the tawny owl feather glued to a bundle of lavender scented cotton. You see that, with holding this charm, that, well, it almost makes you feel light on your feet. This would allow you. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, I can tell you. This would allow you to cast Levitate at will.
Oh.
This will last
That's cool.
for 24 hours, after which the charm will crumble. And that's
Levitate.
right.
That's pretty cool.
So that calls out to you. All right, and then we're gonna go on. We're gonna go via whatchamacallit again. So go ahead, Margot.
Mhm.
D100.
Okay, D100. I'll just roll it technically. Let's get a D10. Where's my other D10? It's in the D10. Yeah. Okay. Let's roll these together.
Roll 1 first.
Okay.
That'll be your turn.
Oh, I have like a percentile die in a separate D10.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I have one of those too.
Mhm.
Where it has like 10, 20, 30.
Okay, so that would be 29.
29. 29 lands you at the small bronze tent. You see that, and you feel, or rather, one of the folks will come around and tell you, "Oh, it speaks to you." Well, this can be placed on the ground. Have you ever heard of a tiny hut? Oh, this will set that there. No, it will only give you one use. So this will cast the tiny hut spell for you if you put it on the ground.
Okay.
Alright. After that, an Ariel, go ahead and roll a D100.
Alrighty. Hmm.
56.
Alright, 56? Yeah.
The small charm looks like a rippling sheet of black fabric. You'll see one of the folks come around you as you look at it, and they say, so the dark black cloak calls you. Oh, well, you see. Well, once you place this on your clothing, it'll grow, turn into a cloak, and keep you hidden for 8 hours. And then you will be under the effect of Arcanus Magic Aura, which is a spell, and the spell gives you you're under the effects of it, so you're basically you are under the effect of Arcanus Magic Aura. You place an illusion on a creature or object you touch, so that divination spells reveal false information on the target. The target can be a willing creature, so you are the willing creature. But yeah, so you are basically like hidden away from other folks who want to use divination spells on you. Let's see here. You can change the way that you appear to spells and magical effects such as detect magic. You can make a non-magical object appear magical, a magical object appear non-magical, or change the object's magical aura so that it appears to belong to a specific school magic. Oh no, that would be you. Let's see here. So this is... there's a lot of shit here, so I'm just gonna paste this.
Okay.
Here you go.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy.
And so that would be a effect that would last 8 hours if I were to use this object.
Yeah. Of which then
All right.
the cloak would then, like, you know, stray into just fabric and fall onto the ground.
All right, thank you.
Yes. All right. The next one is going to be Zayn.
My turn. I'm gonna roll in real life because I got the dice for it. That is going to be a 83.
Yeah, an 83. You'll have to re-roll again because that's actually the small white lily.
Ooh. All right. Here goes. 73.
73. This is the egg-shaped bauble made of overlapping spider webs. Hey, the sun will come next to you and say, "Oh, this can be activated. You see it here? Well, if you spend time on it, and I'll tell you above table. But it can be activated as an action to fire a blast of sticky web at a single target within 40 feet of the bearer. On a hit, a large or smaller creature is restrained. However, they can use their action to their turn to make a 12 strength check to escape. The charm can be activated 6 times, and after the last activation, it backfires on the bearer.
Oh shit. So on the 6th time, both myself and the thing I'm shooting it at get messed up?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. And very interesting. Will you link that effect as well, if you can? Or paste it?
Yeah, I'll paste you a, what is it? It's, oh no, it's not, no, I can't. I'm actually reading from a book right now. So, I'll have to, it's not a spell that it gives you, it restrains them in a web.
Gotcha. Alright.
Yeah, so it's just the effect of restrained.
Sure. And there's no, save or anything attached to it? They're just restrained?
The save is that they can make a DC 12 strength check to escape on their turn.
Gotcha.
Okay. Perfect. Now again, that's on a hit, so you'll have to roll to hit them. Okay.
Sure.
Let's see. Next is Irene.
Okay. $28.
28. A lacquered brass spiral that can be unwound. Well, they'll tell you as they come around you. A mage's tool. No, a mage's enemy. This here, well, you see, if you straighten that piece of wire, well, that would counterspell just about anything coming our way. As long as it beats a DC of 15. So, this wire will cast counterspell if you use it as a reaction. And it's a DC 15 counterspell.
Okay.
Okay. These are all the items that you guys have called to you. Any ones that you didn't get, you don't got them. Any ones that have just subtle magical feeling to them, you can take them if you want, but you'll have to, of course, pay. All of these items you'll have to pay for. So I'll just give you guys like 9 minutes to just talk about what you guys probably want to buy. I'll just be sitting here. Go ahead, amongst yourselves.
All right. Anyone? What's everyone thinking of getting, if anything? Oh, one more thing. Are we able to just like shot in the dark buy items that we did not discover the effect of?
No, they won't have any effect to you. So if I told you it had some magical energy to it, you could purchase it.
Yeah.
You'll just have to spend time with it for you to unlock that thing. But if I didn't give you anything at all, you didn't ask for it, and we didn't peruse it, then no. It's like it wouldn't have even really like came out to you. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah, I see. I got you.
Okay.
So we can't just D50 spin the wheel.
You can't just like buy an item and say, hopefully this does sound cool because it sounds cool. Like I know people eyeballing that porcelain hedgehog and they're like, what's going on with that? But you will never know.
Well, I was eyeballing the fucking pocket watch. I know there's a haste spell in there.
I want to know what's up with that brain, rat brain wrapped in copper wire, rune bound. Fuck.
That item is on some fucking pipes of the sewers shit.
Now it's all about the shit I didn't get to look at. Damn it.
Fuck it. I had 3 choices.
It's fine. We got fucking Resilient Spear. We got fucking... What was the other ones? The fucking Packs of the Talisman type shit.
You gotta buy it, but yeah, you do have...
Yeah. I'll say first up, I'm really considering the Golden Hourglass +3 to any check or save. It feels really good. The only problem is it's on a D4 and we don't know how many charges are actually left in that hoe.
D4 ain't nothing to sneeze at though.
Sorry, oh yeah, D4. But what if it's just one? What if it's one and I'm dropping...
What if it's more than one?
That's the problem.
There could be 6 charges on that shit and we'll never know if we don't buy it.
No, there can't be 6. There could only be 4 max.
What if there was 4 on that bitch?
What if there was 4 D4 on there?
Let me know what it is so I know the number.
He's not sick this time, you guys. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
We got
This is
Resilient
nice,
Spear.
Fabian.
We got fucking Mass Healing Word.
I know what number
We
it
got
is.
that. Magic Aura kind of fucks hard too.
Will you tell me what number it isn't, Fabian?
Nah, I seen 21,
Not
bro. I can't tell you.
So can we only get one item?
Yeah, you can try to buy whatever you want. I'll just tell you how much it costs.
Yeah, can we know how much our items cost right now?
Oh yeah. Are you guys ready to want to buy them? If you guys like not give a fuck about, then I don't want to.
I'd be curious.
Yeah.
I'd be curious on how much like the choker and the lily charm are.
The choker and the lily charm. The choker and the lily charm. Lily charm costs lily charm costs 200 gold.
100? Okay, 200.
That's pretty good.
Did.
The small bead glass
Choker.
Choker with red glass beads.
The bow 7.
Yeah, that one costs 100.
Okay.
Anybody else in their prices?
Right. Yes, I would like the price on the hourglass and on the humanoid made of iron.
The price on the hourglass is 100 gold.
Oh, it's not bad.
And then what was the other one?
The crude humanoid made from iron charm. It's just a little bit below that.
That one is going to be 300 gold.
300. What?
Can I get the price on that small pink crystal hummingbird?
That would be 200 gold.
Okay, how about the the unicorn horn?
You have people who have money, by the way. You can talk to each other. Unicorn horn. Unicorn horn. Unicorn horn?
The mini unicorn horn?
Did
I asked. I don't
Did I tell
know
you
what
it had
it
magical
does.
energy?
You did.
Oh, I didn't mark it. Whoops. Okay, cool. This one here. That one will cost 150 gold.
Okay. And you told me that the small porcelain hedgehog did not have magical energy, but I'm just curious
No,
about
it
how much
didn't
it
have,
costs.
it didn't have magical energy. How much it costs? That
Yeah.
costs 10 gold.
Oh, pick that
Okay.
shit up. Pick that shit up.
Yeah.
I will, yeah.
Can
You wanna
we
pick it-
can we just
You want to
buy?
pick it up just because it's cute?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted
does
to
that-
give our host a gift later.
Aw.
Does that mean we can buy the other items for like cheap if they're just like cool?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, now I got to look at the whole list again.
That's perfect because I was just thinking like Irene would be so disappointed that all of them evaporate eventually because she's like, I just want a necklace. I just
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of look pretty though. I want to look
You-
good for the dinner.
you get D4 compliments on the necklace and it disappears.
All right. Everyone hear their prices?
I didn't. Can I know the price on the counterspell one, the spiral?
Yes. The counterspell is going to cost you 250 gold.
Oof.
And then what else? That's it, right?
Nah, that's it.
A
My man's
counterspell is a
asleep.
counterspell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you get resilient spear, which is like guaranteed you won't get hurt, versus like counterspell, which has a save to it.
I wonder if
Yeah.
blood can be sprayed onto the resilient sphere from the outside.
Is it opaque?
I think we can
It
see.
should be. Yeah, I think it should be.
Okay.
Yeah,
Clarify-
vampires need blood. They want to hold on to that shit.
Hold on, Fabian. I have a question.
Yeah.
How much for the jetback black claw strung on a chain of fine silver? I believe that one was not checked as magical.
Jet black
Alright.
claw.
Yes, on the silver chain.
That would be 15 gold.
15. eh?
15?
I might have to.
1500 or
Um,
50.
No, 15
50.
gold. Like, it's just a jet black claw on fine silver.
I might have to pick that up.
This is just you
So-
guys are buying cute little baubles at this point.
Yeah.
Clarifying question on the crystal hummingbird.
Yes.
It says I could use it 3 times to get advantage on dexterity saving throw. Is it just for me, or can I choose a willing creature? I didn't write down if there's like
no,
a.
it's just
if it-
you.
it
It's
needs-
just you.
Okay.
So it's actually like rogues have this ability called I forgot. It's
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. It's just like uncanny dodge.
Ah.
So again, just to say it out loud again. If you succeed on a save, you take no damage, and if you fail, then you only take half damage if you want to. So
Okay. Okie doke. Thank you.
All right, I might need to borrow some of that money I just gave out.
You taking the money back?
It's just like,
Like-
I actually got
Yeah.
some things I want to buy.
y'all
The
know
25
that?
that you gave me that I had stolen that you returned to me. You want to take that back? Yeah.
Oh, I thought I gave you 50.
I think it was 25.
How much did she have stolen, Fabian? It was whatever that amount
the
was.
kid stole 50 gold from her.
It was 50. You want the 50
Yeah.
back? Yeah. Okay. that's fair.
We'll see. Hold on.
You're gonna leave me with 55
You
gold.
gave her
That's
the
okay.
50 gold.
Don't make dog. Come
you
on.
gave her
come
the
on.
50 gold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roleplay that if you do that.
Here's your
Oh.
50 gold.
and that would cost you a lot of riz and
Yeah.
aura. And that would
To ask
cost
for
you
it
a
back?
lot of
To
aura.
immediately
Yeah,
I'm
ask
gonna,
for
I'm
it
gonna
back?
have Zayn do that and ask Sweet and Ariel for the money back.
that would actually make Zayn a non-romanceable NPC at this point. By the way, that would 110% lose all aura.
Nah,
Do
dog.
I want romance, or do I want, where was it? Do I want crude humanoid made from iron charm?
Dog, you can sign the prenuptial agreement and there will still be
Question.
marriage here.
Hey.
Fuck. On one hand, glorious marriage. On the other, humanoid made of iron. Fuck. What am I supposed to do?
I mean, you might have like a shot outside of Barovia, but everybody's gonna hear about it, dude. You know?
Yeah, the
So
news will be
All I'll
spread.
say is romance is fleeting, Figmas are forever.
This
that
is
guy,
this is.
the ladies of Barovia be like, that guy will not pay
They
for
will whisper.
for the first date. By the way,
They
actually,
will whisper.
All right, we're 3 minutes
actually
past.
he'll
I need
ask
to go.
split it 50-50.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah, look at Barnes and Noble.
all right, guys.
Yeah.
Closing time. What do you
Closing time.
guys want to buy?
Counterspell, spiral. Please.
You'll take the spiral.
Yeah.
Okay, add that as a item, like a custom item, and then
Yep.
just put magical in parentheses around it. And then I'll write that in. Did you write down what the effect is for it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. Circle this. Sorry, this is you buying the resilient sphere thing, right? Or is it the counterspell?
The counterspell.
Counterspell.
The counterspell.
Counterspell is bought.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. And then anybody else gonna buy something?
Yeah, I'll buy
want
the
that.
choker.
You buy the choker.
Mhm.
Gone.
I'm gonna buy because I can't afford to lose aura points. I'm gonna buy the golden hourglass
Awesome.
and the jet black claw with the chain.
Okay, cool. So take out that gold. Everyone take out your gold for that purchase. Awesome. The golden hourglass has 1 use.
That's alright.
It's fine. It had
That and
it would cost 100 more gold each use. So
oh, I see. That's fair. And that's
Anyone
just gonna
else?
come clutchy.
Yeah, I'm going for the hedgehog.
you gonna buy the little baby hedgehog? Is that
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Do you want to
awesome.
do you want to parlay it? You got people with gold around you.
Ah, see, I
can
do accept hand backs, but maybe not handouts. I don't know. I want to try to make my own way.
Alright. Now
How
this
much
is-
do you need? How much do you need?
Listen. Basically, if I bought anything else besides this hedgehog, I would need like the entire item to be bought for me.
How much?
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good.
How much?
You sure?
This is my sweet little hedgehog. It's all good.
Which item
Next
were you
time.
looking at?
she will have 95 gold.
Yeah.
Which
see?
other
It's all good.
item were you looking at, Jesse?
Listen, it's
Oh
all good.
right.
It's all good. Thank you though.
Alright. Now, this isn't the only time this sort of night market will be open. There will be other times, but you'll never know until you're back in Valakia. Or maybe Ern will tell you. Alright. So, awesome. Everyone did their shopping. You guys write this as a custom item in your thing. Send me a ping, like DM me right now, and then tell me the item. Just like, blah 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 this, blah 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 that. And then I'll just make sure I make that an actual item in the game and put it in your inventory, just so that way we have like the uses for it and all that stuff.
I sent it to you.
Cool. Tigran, did you want to buy your thing?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, cool. Sounds good. Let's move on over to Tigran in the bookstore. The books.
Tigran going to Barnes and Noble, going to the Starbucks next door.
He's being responsible, unlike
Yeah.
the rest of us.
Tigran, you walk to a darkened tent. A tent that seems darker as you would move into it. This person who's standing here, this cloaked figure, almost seems to like they would move with you as you move past them. Their eyes looking at you as you walk through and enter into their tent. The darkness of the tent is gripping. It's a bit way too dark in here. You'll see a hand almost come out from the shadow, of which it seems like there's a break of just complete darkness, and you'll almost see the hand urge you to walk in, as like it seems to call for you to come closer. And as you do, you'll break through this darkness, and then again, another magical barrier that allows you to see inside here is a library that is mystical, books putting themselves back into different areas, books being pulled and laid out onto tables, almost invisible hands reading through these books. It almost seems as though there are maybe phantoms, maybe ghosts moving around through these books, reading them, collecting information. This place, it is almost unending. If you were to look down one row of a column of these books, well, it would go on for a long time until another set of darkness. You would follow it and walk more and deeper into this library, and then through another break, or rather, as you would walk, you would see that this darkness would grow further and further away. This place, well, it seems unending, but you can always find the exit. You look back, and just enough, you'll see exactly where the that sort of like black wall, and then the break of any voices maybe walking out drunkenly. If you look for it, can you find that exit? Here there are tables. Here there are lamps, or these candelabras sat onto these tables for you to pick any book. As you walk through the aisles of these books, you will notice that there are several books that call out to you. First, there is a dog, and this is this is me counting from 1 to 20. Okay.
Cool.
This is a dog-ear guide to alchemy. Number 2, a very large tome containing the last 500 years of history of an area that, well, to you, is almost illegible. Like the name is gone. Number 3, well, this tome seems to be a spell book of sorts. And you'll see that this book seems to be covered in pink slime in different areas. Number 4, a jade tome. This is pristine. Almost seems like it has not been opened. Number 5, this nondescript, well-worn book contains formulary and mathematics for the creation of, well, magical items. Number 6, this book is full of fell rituals and blood rites to extend life. Number 7, a history of the creation of the world. Number 8, bound in gut string with bones for its cover, this book shows anatomical drawings of dragons. Number 9, A fragile volume containing folk tales about interactions with fey creatures. 10. Contained in heavy slate pages of this book, of this stone-bound book, with iron rings, well, there are instructions. Something you would need to spend more time on. 11. The heavy-looking volume is lighter than air and contains calculations and formulae for travel. Travel to the elemental plane of air. Number 12. The writing in this book is gibberish and has no meaning. Number 13. This ancient volume is disconcerting to touch, as if it's not quite there. Almost feels as though it's hard to grasp if you focus. Number 14. This book contains ancient rites and ritual prayers. Number 15. This very thin volume has a single page inside. Written inside is just a page and series of numbers. Number 16. What first appears as a list of spell components and alchemical compounds is actually a book with a more specific intention, but you aren't able to spend much time on it. 17. This journal is bound in what seems like skin, screaming. A screaming man's face. 18. An ancient, dusty volume that discusses the history of the undead. Number 19. An ornate cover of an old and dusty volume belies the true natures of its contents. 20. You see a grimoire written in runic language no longer spoken. And also, finally, and interesting enough, you find a book as you walk through. You see this book is always on a table, never picked up by any of these invisible hands that roam around this library, always sitting on a desk that you always seem to find yourself at, moving by, even though the books are changing, even though the columns are changing, there's always a book here. This book here is almost bound in a sort of in a black leather. You see that the pages seem dyed, like right on the edge, you know, as you can see from like maybe gold, but from modern standards, you see this sort of like amber, dusting or coating on the page ends. So with this, we're going to have you take and peruse 3 of these items, okay? I would tell you if, while you're reading this book, you seem to, you're going to roll Arcana. And if you get a grip of holding onto this book before, say, another magical hand seems to almost snatch it out of your hands, okay? So, do you want to give me your first book that you're interested in?
Decisions. All right. I'm going to try 15, the single page book first.
Roll me an Arcana.
Load up, page. Hurry the fuck up. All right, Tigron's got a 0 on an Arcana, surely.
I think a lot of people have dodged at Arcana.
Yeah.
Well, we got 17 on the first roll.
Huge.
Fuck yeah.
Well, this book, with a single page on the inside, you see written in is a series of numbers. As you read these series of numbers, it seems to burn into your mind. You see that this book is something deeper and more devilish than you can imagine. this is a scrawling of maybe a madman, but the scrawling specifically is a way to speak to a madman. This book has a magical property that allows you to put itself under your arm for you to hold on to. You see, no hands seem to go and grab at this book, so you can buy this if you want.
I'll save it for now.
Okay, you'll take it with you, or you're just gonna leave it? Doesn't matter too much. You could always find it. You'll just see that no hands seem to grab at this book.
I'll leave it for right now.
Okay, cool. All right. What else?
I will look at number 17, the book with the scared face on it.
Ah, Skin of a Man's Screaming Face. Go ahead and roll an Arcana.
That is an 11.
With an 11, you see that this is a book that details a trip to the 9 Hells. And that is it.
We will leave that one for right now, too.
What else? Yeah, one more.
I know you're baiting me with this one, and you know what? I'm fucking biting onto that bait. I will look at the Amber Desk book.
Yes!
Yeah. You look at the book. No hands have ever touched this book since you've been here. You see the book is, it's empty. You open the page and it's empty, and the next page is empty as well. More and more pages. It's completely empty. There is nothing notable about this book.
Am I still rolling Arcana for that one?
No. There's nothing interesting about it. Do you want to choose another book?
I forget which one it was, but the one detailing teleportation through the elemental realm.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, this is a heavy-looking volume that is lighter than air. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for that.
That is a 14.
On a 14, you tell that this book can potentially teach you spells. Spells that relate to the elemental plane of air. So of these books, what interests you?
The single page, just because it's the most I know about, definitely looks interesting. I feel like the Amber Desk book is supposed to be there as a dud, but that's exactly why it's so interesting to me. Because it's like, what if there's something there and I'm just not based enough to see what's in there? But what if there's somebody who is?
Sure.
In terms of practicality, I'd say the air elemental book might be like. I think it would make the most sense to be like looking under that closely too.
It's cool. Could probably get you some spells.
Maybe.
And to tell you just outrightly that I would basically have you, if you got that book, you would be rolling once per day. I would have you roll, and then see as to what you can even attempt to cast from that book, and that would be a spell that you would be able to cast once a day, that day specifically.
Oh, that's neat. I'm thinking of going a little off script here.
Uh-huh.
How close are the pair of eyes that Tigron saw going in?
They're not close at all. You can always find the exit. They're not around you at all. Yeah. So you can always find the exit because you can like listen for the voices that don't seem too far off, but it's like this dissonance between the space that you're in and if you're trying to listen to the sound, you can get completely lost in this library, lose sight of any exit and whatnot. But if you try to listen for it, well, it'll always take you around one corner, a second corner, and then you'll find the exit. A liminal library, if you will.
Liminal.
Like back rooms. Like the back rooms.
Y'all fuck with 824?
I think Tigron's gonna try and find like where the center of these voices are coming from, just to ask somebody something about a specific book. Like he's looking for something that isn't among this selection.
So you're gonna try to talk to the person at the front?
Yeah.
At the front of the tent? Yeah, so you walk over to this figure that seems almost completely drenched in this black aura. You can barely just see their eyes and maybe the flap of where hands and the rest of their body would be. Of course, they're not revealed to you, but as you walk over to it, well, what do you say?
Tigron is gonna look back from the seemingly liminal space, a space that has almost infinite knowledge, it would seem. But whatever he found, it piques his interest a little bit, but his heart directs him to somewhere that the books haven't, that the library has not shown to him. So he's going to look into the eyes and say, lots of interesting things in there. But I'm looking for something specific. You see, there's a kid that I know. He gives more of a shit about his family than I've ever seen anyone give a shit about anything, really. And, well, I don't know what this says about me specifically, but I think the mantle of Druid would fit him quite nicely. Someone who nurtures body and soul. There is no other magic quite fits that description better than Druidcraft, I think. And I'd like to give this kid a head start on it. Do you have any books that could give this kid a running start on that? Just lay the path out for him cleanly.
You see a pair of invisible hands seem to bring a book out from this like black curtain of light, and it seems to bring it out and lay it out in front of you and between you and this librarian.
Tigron will reach to open the book and see what lay beyond the pages.
this book here is a book of, it's a book of wild magic. This book is a book that, had already been affected by this wild magic, because you see that there's already moss grown over on the leather. There seems to be this sort of thick, hardy, I would say smell of sort of just earth as you open the pages. Sometimes it almost seems as though there's a dirt or some sort of spider or bug that will crawl out of any which way from here in this book. Every new page there is some scent from some forest, maybe somewhere. This book is, it's not a wizard. This book is nothing but a journal that speaks about somebody's experience with learning druidic magic themselves, spending time with the nature, seemingly coming one with it. This book details their trials, their tribulations, their missteps, their triumphs, and the book goes on, and each page is a waft of a new time, different flavor of what maybe that person had experienced that day. Over and over, it becomes more and more transparent that the person becomes wizened with this knowledge. This information is all hard to take in as it moves on further and further down the pages of the book, but this book lies in your hand right now. A book that would teach somebody how to become one with magic. Or rather, how to become one with nature through the means of magic. And also explaining the dangers of it if you were not naturally gifted.
Tigran will close his eyes. The smell of the moss will hit him. The flakes of dirt going in between his fingers as he handles his book will brush up against his scales. It'll bring him back to an abandoned temple underneath a gorge from the waterfall he fell down from. The knowledge that he found within the abandoned houses further down into the cavern, a ways from the temple, the place where he found who saved him and who continues to be by his side even now. And he's going to smile a little bit just at the seemingly rough nature of this book, but at the core of it, the core of this book lay a man's humbling experience with magic. And he'll smile and say, "You know, I think this'll do just fine. How much?"
This thing will stare at you blankly with no expression.
Tigran will bring out his pouch of gold. He'll just open it and let the eyes take what he will from it, whatever he thinks this book is worth.
You will see that a hand will come out of that black curtain again, and that hand will reach in and grab a scoopful of gold. It'll take enough that it's 100 gold from you. And the hand will then kind of go back into behind the black curtain. This figure's still just looking at you. You will see that eventually hands will bring out wax paper. They will place the book in the wax paper and begin to wrap it. And as it wraps it, you see they, strike it with a black stamp, tying it all together. And Well, the hands will give it to you again.
Tigron will nod and take the rest of his gold, and he'll say, "Pleasure doing business." And he will walk off.
Yeah. You'll walk off. It looks like this thing follows you the same way it did when you walked in, and you walk away. We are now at the sort of last visit for you guys. You guys have the potion shop you guys can hit. You guys have this bookstore if you wanted to go into the bookstore.
Zain would like to visit the potion shop.
Potion shop. Fred and Zed's. I love Fred and Zed's.
Zeddy and Freddy.
Zeddy and Freddy. Zeddy and Freddy. Where else do you guys want to go? You guys got one last visit. You guys are rolling too.
Potion shop as well.
Potion shop. Potion
Fuck.
shop.
Fuck yeah. Who's got time for books? Who's got time for books?
Bullshit books. Fucking bullshit books.
Bunch of four-eyed nerds over there.
All right.
Let's get some brewskis, some magical brewskis.
Yay! All right, guys. Who else is going where? An Ariel. Irene.
So just to clarify again, the way this works right now is we roll the D100 at this point.
The way this works right now is you have like the last minute shopping, so you guys can go to you guys can try another trinket if you want to. You guys can try the potion shop, or you guys can try the bookshop. All of which you don't get to peruse. You only get to roll what comes out and kind of pops itself out to you.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead first.
I was just gonna say, if we're at the potion shop and two people roll one different item, do the other people at the potion shop learn what that item is? And the same thing for the bookshop?
If you guys are at the same thing, no, you guys are gonna just treat it like separate instances. Like you guys are like separately from each other, so you guys just
Okay.
gonna learn it, and then you just have to understand you don't know what that potion does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that Anariel's gonna nerd out and go to the bookshop.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so Nario goes to the bookshop. Irene, where are you going? Potion store, trinket store, bookshop.
I guess she's just gonna follow Zayn to the potion shop.
Okay, awesome. So
She
we
can't.
got
She can't walk on her own.
awesome.
Zayn is underarming her to the potion shop.
Awesome. You guys making Fred and Zed are there. And Fred and Zed are Fred and Zed are bitch. Refresh this. Fred and Zed are there, and they're moving about potions and saying, we gotta clean up. We have to clean up. Hold on. We got customers. Hello. All of our stuff right now, it's half off. I mean, we're about to end the day. It's like, you got people in the pastries. They're selling their stuff half off. But these are 100, if not 150% potent potions, baby. So what are we looking at? Look at you. You got armor, right? Big fighter guy, right? Adventurer, perhaps? And you,
That's
wow,
what they call me.
you're drunk. You are drunk. Well, I can offer a cocktail that, makes you better.
No thanks.
Okay, I don't have a liquor license anyways. So we'll stick to the potions. Well, what are you guys in the mood for? What are you looking for? What calls out to you? Oh, you have so many.
Perhaps something that will last. So many potions I've had have such dwindling effects. Do you have anything that will
Perfect. How about this
stay
right here?
with me?
It's a right here, and you see he pulls out a potion that's like has big blue bubbles and like this thin orange liquid, and he'll put it right in front of you. He says,
Ooh.
"How about this one? For this one lasts 24 hours. How about that?
And what
You're
does
gonna
it
hold
do?
your breath when you know what it does."
Tell me.
Well, you can hold your breath for 24 hours.
Oh,
You don't need to breathe. Who needs it? I don't.
who needs it? Throw the lungs away. That is very interesting. And we can only check one, right, Fabian?
Yeah. So you guys are gonna basically roll for a potion that like pops out in front of you. So I'm gonna have you guys roll a
Gotcha.
D100.
Gotcha. And how much for this potion of yours?
Oh, this potion right here. I mean, well, this one's priceless, really. Not having to breathe. You can do just about anything with that, right?
Of course. But the price for everything.
Well. You know, let me ask my brother. Maybe I can work out a deal with you. You know, Zed, can I sell this? No. So, how about this? How about you take a look at all of my procurements, and we'll see what you do. Do me a favor and roll a 1d4, and then I saw you roll the d100 already. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Oh no.
That was me.
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. So you're keeping that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll a 1d4 for me, Zion.
1d4. That's a 4.
This is France, I mean, I think this one's got to be mine. Now roll a d100.
D100, here goes. That's 77. Good luck. That's a crit success in Mothership.
Yeah. Well, not really.
It'd be a crit fail.
It's a crit fail.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Fuck.
This one's good. Yeah. Oh, this one's great. Well, this one's great. I think this one's this one's one of my own. Let's see. He'll pull out a what looks like a glowing silver arrow suspended in lavender fluid in this small crystal vial. He says, "Well, this here's the good stuff. You know, I'm willing to sell it to you for pretty cheap, considering it's about to go bad."
Zane, like, gets closer to the potion to the point where his metal nose his metal beak is almost clinking on the glass. Seeing the arrow inside, he'll look up at Ned or Zed and say, "Would this hurt me going down? Yeah, there is an arrow inside there."
Well, see, when you open up, the oxygen oxidizes, I'm pretty sure, the liquid in there, and then the chemical reaction then, really, melts the arrow. I mean, it melts in your mouth. It tastes beautiful. It's wonderful.
Melts in your mouth. And what does it do once it melts in my mouth?
Well, I see that little wrist bow you got on your arm, and you like, shooting good. All right, well, this one will make you shoot good.
I'll take it. No.
So,
No.
go ahead and give me 25 gold.
25. Here you
Perfect.
are. And
Selling
he'll
stock.
hand over the gold.
Selling socks, Eddie. What'd I tell you? Is that the good one? I'm pretty sure. Here you go. All right. And pockets of 25. All right, cool. So what next? Let's see. Lady, roll me a 1d4, please.
Lady.
Here it is.
That's a 4.
Oh, money again.
So he'll pull out. He'll say, "All right, well, for the last. You know what? I'm gonna shoot from the hip. I'm a guy. I shoot from the hip. So I'm gonna just do that right now, okay? All right. Let's see. And he says, and then he just doesn't even look in this bag as he's pulling through, and things are clanking, and bottles are breaking on each other. He goes, "Oh shit! Ah! Oh no, that's just okay. That's cold, not hot. All right." And he'll pull out a potion. He says, "Okay, here we go. Boom! You got 100?
It said a 10.
Huh? You got a custom roll of a 1d100. You got a 10. Okay, cool. I see. All right, perfect. You see that here, well, this potion has, like, small red explosions that, like, burst and dissolve inside of a clear liquid that's kind of hot to the touch. And he says, ooh, this one's great. A little spicy, but this will wake you up. This will do good for you. You know, when you're feeling sluggish, when you're feeling like you got a wound, this will get you right.
Yeah, she'll say, great, how much?
Well,
Yawn.
you know, let's see, I'm thinking, well, this one's gotta be, you know, this will help you out. This will get you out of a, you know, a bad spot. I'm gonna say 50 gold. Sound fair?
Yeah, she will fork up 50 gold pieces.
Speaking money, that's on me. There you go. Another one, Zeddy. Is that yours? Pretty sure not. All right. So, who else?
Yes, I would like to see your wares, please.
Hey, all right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a 1d4. Let's see what we got here. And reach inside of a big old bag full of stuff they're gonna throw away soon.
Okay, D4. I'll roll that. 1.
All right. Is that an ice cream D4?
That ice cream die is so cute. I was gonna
It
say.
is, yeah.
Also,
Alright.
how am I seeing your rolls on my screen?
It's rolling for everyone.
Oh,
Roll the Summer
interesting.
Treats Dice Pack Waffle Cone. Okay.
I might need to do this.
All right, cool. And then roll me a D100.
Got it. Okay, 1D hundo coming up. Would be 32.
Okay, and this one. And he'll pull out what looks like, you know, a clear liquid inside this sort of vial, where a single seed sprouts and grows only to regress inside of the clear liquid.
And yes, what does this one do? It looks
Well, you know,
interesting.
when you make a mistake, this is, sort of an art form. This one, you make a mistake, and sometimes you overcome it, but then you realize that there is a ceiling, and so you kind of got to go back down into it. I'm gonna say, this one right here, this will make you feel good. This will make you feel real good, and sometimes you'll be a little bit tired, but it's a good one. This is, my brother Zed's, and he's a boring guy, but
Well, alright, how much is it?
This one just be 50 gold. Brother, this one's 50, 150. I sell it for 50. I sell it for 50. I gotta make some money. I think I took this from his bag.
50 or 150?
50 gold if you hand it to me right now. I'm laying it down. I'm getting 50 gold right now. Where's it going? Put your
Okay,
goddamn bag.
Margot just like gets 50 gold from her pouch and goes and just kind of silently just scoots across 50 gold then, as agreed.
Alright, cool, right on. Okay, cool. Anything else? Anyone else? I don't think so.
I think that's everyone that went to potions.
Okay, awesome.
I just want to say that guy's awesome.
Fred and Zed
I love
will be here at the next night market. And we have an Ariel. Perfect, an Ariel.
Hey.
You are walking to the bookstore again, that same sort of figure stands there and watches you move past them if you were to walk by them. Again, met with the same black wall, the same endless library, and certain books that could call out to you. It's hard because it almost seems as though the library shifts and changes, as if it's starting to, put itself away and remove books that you could have seen. The hands are now hastily grabbing at books and moving them, taking them to deeper depths that you probably dare not go. Roll a 1d20 to see if you can catch a book.
Alrighty. Boy, 6.
You find a book that contains fell rituals, blood rites to extend life. You see not a hand reaches towards this book, almost in fear of it. You see they grab other books surrounding it maybe, but not this one. This one is right at your eyesight, right at your eye line. It seems to be the only book left there after you realize maybe you've been looking at it for too long. The rest of the books around you are all gone. Just this book remains.
A blood ritual to extend life. I don't think that's up in Ariel's alley. So I think she might observe the book and maybe be a bit unsettled by it and move on.
You walk away and it almost feels as though the darkness is taking each each row of the library. Just the noise of it, almost like lights or candles being blown out, each one by one, until maybe you have to hustle a little bit to walk away and get out of the dark. And eventually you do. And eventually you walk all the way out into where there is just the opening. There is no figure standing here anymore. It's just darkness in this tent.
Okay, she would try to leave the tent at that point.
Yeah, you walk out. You meet everybody who's circled around here. Friends that have already put away their stuff. Of course, the Vistani have moved their trinkets. They've moved their wagon that has several of their items, or rather several blankets over it, and as to again not cause too much of a noise here in Vallaki, as some of the people are still settling in with the idea of Vallakians or Vistani, and maybe you guys don't look at a certain time, all at the same time, separate for a moment, speak to each other about things you had gotten, things you had experienced, and I mean, that tent's gone. No one saw anybody pack it up, move it. It's just completely gone. You guys are able to walk home now, as it has gotten to the point where it is midnight. I'm going to give you guys a 15-minute break. We'll be back at 45.
Okay.
You had me for a second there, Fabian. I thought I was gonna get stuck in the bookshop.
Forever.
Victor would have liked that tent if he was around.
Yeah, speaking of Vicky, we gotta find old boy. We gotta make sure he's not face down in an alley somewhere.
Oh no.
So are we carrying Irene back? Is that what's gonna happen?
Just need to get her some water.
Ah,
Yeah,
put it in
and an
peripheral.
egg and tomato
Anyone-
juice.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a water skin on the character?
I do. Yes.
Good thinking.
It's okay. With my +1 to health or +1 to strength, I can surely carry her back.
I've got -1.
I got a 3.
Hey.
I got
Okay.
a rock.
Actually, doesn't I think Irene has the second highest strength out of anybody.
Yeah, I
Like,
think so.
I like I don't know. Yoon, what does Irene have for strength? She might be gone.
Yeah.
She hitting the gym. She'll be back.
Mhm. But I think because she's in heavy armor, I think that requires at least 13.
15, unless
15. I thought that was the super armor.
nah. It's 15 for heavy armor. If you go under that, then your speed is halved.
Mhm.
Interesting. She could have been arm wrestling, for all we know out here.
I feel pretty accomplished, you guys. We had a pretty successful shopping episode. I mean, we're 2.5 hours in.
Yeah.
That's the majority of the episode. I think that means
Yeah.
we did nothing
Yeah.
bad happened. We did it. We shopped.
And nothing bad will happen for the rest of the episode.
Correct.
Smile.
Yeah. Nothing bad will ever happen.
No.
Never again.
Is Tigran about to have his own Tom, Fabian, once he gives this kid his book? The kid that almost got killed by Rahadan. Yeah.
Milo. This is why I could never DM. I don't know how you keep all these names in your brain.
Yeah, that's cool.
Apprenticeship.
Boy, just doing it for the love of the game.
You gotta remember that. I mean, of course, like magic can't give you. You know what I mean? Like studying magic purple can't give you everything. You know.
What do you mean? I read this one druid book, and I'm not a druid. It's fucked up. They make you go to these bum ass druid colleges, where they make you take all these classes unrelated to druidism.
We had to sit in fucking trees for desks and shit.
Yeah.
We paid fucking tuition at 12,000 gold.
Why are they
And our
making me
fucking
take finance
certificate
101?
useless.
Yeah.
I'm majoring in druidicness. Why are they making me take economics?
Was Yoon asked a question? I was putting laundry
Yoon-
in the laundry.
Yoon was asked a question. Does anyone remember? I don't.
Yeah, what's Irene's strength score?
Is that the little number below the plus whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
10.
it's the bigger number.
10.
10? Interesting.
Holy fuck. And she has heavy armor on?
No, she just has chainmail on.
That is heavy armor? Okay, cool.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't think so, but
Chainmail is heavy armor because I think it's also what Zayn is wearing.
oh no, girl, I'm wearing a scale mail, which is medium armor.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I'm about to say,
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we were talking about how you need we were talking about the strength of everybody, and we were getting on the fact that to wear heavy armor, you need like a strength minimum to wear it.
I
Yeah, I
could
think-
wear I could wear it as a Twilight cleric. My class allows it, but
Oh
I-
yeah,
no.
sure.
I'm just rocking out with my medium.
That's
Rocking out
it.
with the medium out. Yeah, I'm very happy with these items. I think my favorite one is the black claw on the silver chain.
that you do not know what it does.
Oh, it does nothing. It's
Yeah.
mundane.
Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super fun.
I love shopping. I love shopping.
Shopping
I can't wait for
with a certain element. See if it calls to you.
I can't wait to have a moment to like talk over the items amongst ourselves. That'll be fun. What you do, dog? What's it?
Like the mass healing word was like tempting, but I guess it's like it's already like a spell that I already have in my spell sheet, so it's just like it's only like one use.
Yeah.
So it's just
The
like,
main thing there I was looking at was the fact it's a reaction. That's fucking cool. I'm happy with mine. The +3, I think that +3 will be saved for, you know, real life or death moment there. Yeah. Yeah. I can't even save on the head though. So that don't even work. So you giving me bum shit, baby. You giving me bum shit. And then I would really be Ordet as I scalp money from every single one of you. Can a play? Can a player borrow a couple gold?
Like, hey Mario, I know I just
Borrowing
met
gold
you.
can also result in negative aura points. By
Let
the way.
me borrow a couple Benjis, just real quick, like.
It's giving your boyfriend that's 3 years older than you but doesn't have a license or a car.
That's so real.
Doing the
I
doing the boyfriend hug while she pays for Chipotle.
just got a job as a flagger. Aren't you proud of me?
I'm proud of her.
So does that mean like I have like the second highest strength in the party at 12?
A
They like it.
God forbid Zane goes down and we gotta lift like 500 pounds of guy and armor.
Yeah, and it's just like this
That
like,
that
little,
brother
like,
going nowhere.
this like little like dancer girl is just like with these like built muscles.
Everyone grab a
dancers are no
limb.
joke.
Yeah,
That is
They
that
got-
is strength.
they got that crazy like
elegance.
calisthenic muscle.
I mean, have you seen like gymnasts? Like those like fuckers are strong as shit.
Absolutely.
Also, this is like question for Fabian, but like I know like when I got like that crossbow from Malcolm's, like I know I didn't have enough money for like the fully functioning version. I guess like how much money would I need to spend like additionally to like stabilize it?
Oh, to stabilize it? I think
Mhm.
you have, right?
I think so. That sounds right. Okay. Let me see if I marked it down. Okay, it was 175 gold and I have 150, dang. It's okay, I'll scrounge up maybe the extra 25 somewhere.
Y'all know that they sell the Cheesecake Factory bread at Walmart?
Do they?
I've seen that, yeah.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm about to go
Eh.
and grab myself some of that right now.
Ooh.
That sounds beautiful.
Right now.
See y'all later.
Yeah. I'm
Now.
leaving.
Abby,
Goodbye.
how much you say you need?
I've been ravenous lately. I don't know what is going on, but I am ravenous. Goddamn.
they
It's
took
watching
that
those
long
meat
at the grocery
comos
store,
eat good.
too. I'm about 25 short. I mean, like, I do have some, like, leather armor that came with, like, my starter kit. Like, it doesn't really make sense for me to wear it because, like, I have, like, the unarmed, like, or, like, unarmored defense thing going on. So, like, I could sell
Bards
that.
have that?
You only got 200 left. Just ask him.
How the
Oh,
fuck do
it's-
bards have unarmored?
Oh, it's specifically for Dance Bard.
Oh, interesting.
It's kind of like they have, like, a weird monk thing going on.
Interesting.
Tim Heidecker might be the new face of fucking InfoWars. That's awesome.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Tim Heidecker.
I guess
Who
that's
is
from,
this?
like,
Who is this individual?
yeah, that was, like, from, like, the, like, Tim and Eric, like, skits. Like, what? That was on Adult Swim, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
He's a comedian. Does a lot of comedian type stuff, like satire type stuff too.
Oh yeah, didn't he have to sell Infowars because he got sued or something?
Alex Jones had his shit took from him.
Hmm.
Sick.
Because of the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Later, loser.
Yeah, so I guess, like, yeah, now it's, like, currently owned by, like, The Onion.
Oh, the Onion bought it. That's awesome.
Funny.
It's also kind of funny because I guess, like, The Onion is, like, based in, like, Chicago, and, like, at, like, the, like, comic convention, like, in Chicago, I guess, like, there must have been, like, a representative from, like, The Onion there, and they were giving out, like, like, The Onion themed, like, D20s.
Fuck.
That's awesome.
I would have gotten one of those. Shit.
Yeah, let me see. Let me post that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, there it is. And, like, yeah, like, the 20 is, like, just The Onion.
It's funny.
Nice.
That's gonna be Milo's D20.
Take an ibuprofen.
He's getting a headache from what he knows he must do to us in the next hour 15.
No, you don't have to.
You know what?
Right before,
Do your fucking worst. I can
yeah,
take it.
just hit me, bro. Just hit me.
The more that I just don't do anything to you guys, I wonder how bad it's gonna get in your
Just hit me.
Here
bro.
it is, right
Just
on the
hit
chin, Fabian. I've taken this blow more than once. I'm
Because
ready.
here's the thing. We're right before break. We've had two sessions of happiness, which has already put our karmic balance way over the line for happiness in Barovia. So someone has to get chopped up by the end of this session.
No. Irene
no.
has only caught a buzz for 1 in-game hour. That's
And
the
Irene's
scales
drunk.
don't balance. The
so
scales
she's
don't
fucked
balance.
up.
The scales don't balance.
We got too much money.
No.
We had too good of a time. We have
No.
too many good items. Someone's gotta rock the boat. Someone's
No.
gotta rock the boat.
Tigron gonna take the spine of that book and beat someone to death with it. It's fine. Show
We
him
need
the
to-
way.
We need to ritually sacrifice one of our members to save the others.
We'll be fine.
Who's gonna lay down on the altar to save their friends?
He cooking.
Meatloaf.
Yeah,
Oh,
made of
no.
us. Made
know-
of the
You know,
strange blood.
I hate meatloaf, and I always have. And then my dad tried to trick me when I was a kid because I really liked cheeseburgers. So he tried to make me one out of the meatloaf, and I knew immediately. I just looked at him. I'm like,
That shit's
do
vile.
you think I'm a like little 5-year-old me? Like, do you think I'm a fucking idiot? Do you think is this what you think this is? You think you can trick me? I taste it.
I taste the meatloafedness.
What
If
do
I
you
see
take
you
me
at my
for,
6th
father?
birthday party, I'm pissing on your shoe.
I have a question for y'all.
I like meatloaf.
Do you think of do you think of poison damage as green or purple?
Green.
Great.
Green.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, poison and like acid are both like green in my mind.
Interesting.
Mm.
Whereas like acid's like more bright green, but poison's more like dark murky green.
Purple
Mm.
feels more psychic damage.
I'll
Yeah.
argue acid is yellow.
Yeah, I can
Psychic
see
speak
acid
to
as
me.
yellow as well. Yeah, psychic purple because like I think like for in Pokemon like especially like I think like the type cards I think psychic is purple.
Here's another one. Do you consider healing magic yellow/gold or green?
I would say white.
Green.
Yeah, I flavored mines as like either like gold or white.
Interesting. Even split.
Okay. I want to eat the sandwich, so I'm gonna have you guys role play on your way back from the town square over to Victor's.
Cool.
Enjoy your walk. Well,
Do we have do we have Victor?
no.
That was ominous as hell.
So we
Oh.
we shouldn't go back to the house without him.
Sure.
Yeah, how could we do that?
Okay. So
Okay.
after we're all done shopping and I suppose we're all standing around in a circle showing off our items, Zayn is gonna say, all of these items are quite interesting, but first things first, do any of you know where our boy got off to? Has anyone seen Victor in a few hours? Last I saw him was when we were entering the inn.
Tigran will raise an eyebrow and say, "Well, the pale little turd? That's a good question." And he's gonna look towards Donica and say, "Oi, Donica, you seen the little pale black-haired kid around? Yeah, came with us. Don't know where he went off to."
I think Fabian's eating.
True.
Damn.
So actually, let's say
time.
yeah. So let's say before all that, let's talk about trinkets, shall we? Zion will say, after I got done with the trinkets, I was talking to Zed and Ned outside, and they gave me this wonderful potion. They said it will help with the aiming when I use my crossbow. And he'll hold up the murky arrow-filled vial and shake it around a little bit. He promised me that the arrow would dissolve when I drink it, and I sure hope he's correct. Otherwise, I imagine that to hurt.
Yes, I also purchased a potion there. I'm not quite sure what it does. And then like yeah, Margaret just like kind of takes like her like potion out of her pack, and you can just like see it's just like this kind of like the lights from like the end, like this kind of like bouncing off like the glass and kind of like diffusing like through like the clear liquid, and like inside like she just kind of like rattles it around, like there's like a little like seed like inside that seems like it's kind of like starting to grow, and then like kind of like retracts and like grows back within itself. It's just like yes, I also purchased a potion there as well. I believe he said it was good for fixing mistakes, though I don't know exactly what that entails, but maybe I could, maybe I could ask someone who's a bit more skilled with, like, identifying magical items. Maybe, yeah, maybe Victor. I think, yeah, maybe he would know.
We shouldn't need that. After all, when does this group make any mistakes, eh?
Tigron will eye the potion and say, you know, there's a pregnancy joke somewhere in there, but that shit's just beneath me.
The morning after potion? Oh, shit. Is Irene like, if Zain's got her like around the arms, is she like slumped right now? How's she doing?
Yep.
He's gonna like
you would see little bubbles coming out of one nostril.
Is she asleep under his arm?
And floating up into the ether.
Zain's gonna since he has one arm like wrapped around her, he's just gonna like with his other hand like gently take the crown of her head and just like pull it up a little bit to see what's going on there. Is she out?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he'll just slowly put her head back down. Okay. Perhaps we give her a moment to rest. After her performance tonight, she has earned it. And Margot. Margot and Tigran, what you did chasing those bandits is impressive in itself as well. I do not believe I've seen that from you before, for a speaker. You were able to shift the ground beneath you for, what, 100 feet more?
Well, I couldn't always make the plants do things around me, but to that degree, no, it's a first.
That was very impressive, my friend. And Margot, the way you moved through those people, to everyone that got in your way without even lending a touch upon them. I was worried I might better to them when I was going through, but it seems they all stopped to watch you as you passed by.
Thank you. It seems that it seems like my past experiences, you know, just being a performer, has granted me at least a little bit of agility when it comes to, well, I thought it was most useful, you know, in entertaining crowds, and it seems that it's still good at for that very same purpose. Though it also seems to be very good at following presumed pickpockets as well.
Indeed. And your presumption was correct. Whilst I was blinded in the inn, it was you who got onto them again. I fear if not for you, all of us, and he'll look at Inariel, who also got her pockets lightened. I think all of us would be feeling it after tonight. We would be going home with heavy hearts rather than heavy pockets.
Yes. It sounds like. Oops, sorry.
Go ahead.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay.
No, go.
Yeah. Sounds like I missed out on all the fun, but I'm very grateful that you guys were able to get, what I lost back. Appreciated.
No,
It is
No,
at
of
this
course.
moment. It is at this moment that you would hear. Anariel, your skin is the same color as an avocado.
Zane's gonna
Avo.
Psh,
Huh?
shift her head up again. See if she's awake.
Yeah, she's out.
He's gonna put the head back down again.
Tigron's gonna be
Okay.
poking at her head and saying, "Seriously, how much did Frosty Locks here have to drink?"
Now hold on, Tigran. She
Drink.
drank.
King of drink. Tigran, did you drink all the water yourself? Where is it?
Yes, Tigran. Where is Anariel's blue drink? You promised. I remember you promised.
Oh, you're looking for the blue water, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
And he'll pull out his water skin. Well, lucky for you, I save a little bit in my pack. You know, can't ever leave home without it. And he will use shaped water to turn it blue. And he will pour it out. Go ahead, have a drink. It's the best shit you'll ever
Pour it
taste.
out like on the ground.
You're pouring it on
in
the
front
ground.
of her.
No,
Go
no,
ahead,
she
go
throws it
ahead,
out
dog.
there.
Lap it up.
If he wants to get a glass, she can get one.
Go ahead, you beast. Lick it off the grass.
Tigran, if I didn't know better, I'd say you're trying to be rude to me right now.
Who, me? No.
No.
I'm the most polite friend you got. See? I'm
get
letting
on-
you have my personal stash.
It's very kind of you, yes.
Tigran.
But why not?
She's gonna bend her head and just like try a little bit,
And then she's like, huh, nothing very special about it, sorry to say, but I appreciate you sharing. Thank you.
Ah,
It's like
it's
a dog in a
understandable.
dog park.
After all, you have to have a connoisseur's taste to really understand the intricacies of this here water.
I'll have to sample other kinds, I guess, to develop such a thing.
Yes. Have you ever tried red water? Tigran was just telling me about that days ago. Best water he's ever had.
Oh yeah, red water. You kind of see that come out of people when they get into bad situations. Kind of commonplace. You can kind of find that anywhere.
Whatever you do, don't drink the hill water.
Yeah, she's still out.
Yes, wise words from everyone.
I think Anariel's starting to catch on to something here.
What trinket did you get, Anariel? If you got something.
It's not very much, but
It's very cute. And she
Let us
reaches
see.
into her bag and pulls out a tiny little porcelain hedgehog that she's cupping in both hands and smiling down at.
I don't think it really does anything, but I was hoping to give it to Lydia when we get back as a thank you for providing us rooms and a delicious meal earlier.
That is a
Tigran.
beautiful idea.
Yeah, Tigran will eye it and say, "Oh shit, you got a little echidna. It's all anatomically correct and everything. Yeah, I think she'll appreciate that. I would anyway."
Well, if she doesn't like it, you could have it, I'm sure.
Who, me? Nah. You buy with your money. You keep it.
Oh, well, I do like it. Okay.
I'm sure the lady of the house will love it. You picked it just for her, after all.
Yes, it's a quite cute little trinket. It's a little hedgehog, I think. Is it?
I think it's only meant for display, but luckily it's cute, so it would be nice to display.
Indeed. I got the Zine will pull out the just on a little leather string, the hourglass charm. I got 2 items from that merchant. One is which is well, it is almost hard to say. When I picked it up, it almost seemed to entreat itself to me. It felt as if, much like your potion, Margot, if something were to go wrong, an item such as this might help to mitigate disaster, as it were. Hopefully it'll never need to be used, but you don't prepare. You don't have something unless you intend to use it, yes?
So all of you got birth control. Is that what you're telling me?
I got another item as well. And he
I
will
don't
pull
know
out-
how this hedgehog would be birth control.
Not with a little lick of ingenuity, it could be. But yeah, show us what else you got.
Yeah. Mario's like, I shudder to think.
The fuck does that mean? Zion will pull out his second item, the long black claw on the silver chain, and he'll hold it up in the middle for everyone to see, and he'll say, you know, I always believed we would be successful against the hags in the windmill. I never doubted it for a second. My heart was strong the whole fight. But when the three of them changed, and when the two of them became great beasts and the third became an apparition, just for a moment, I felt myself waver. But this girl, and he'll shake your name just a little bit, not enough to wake her up, just to like draw attention to her. But this one, we all did our we all did our parts, of course, and I would never take the victory from any of you. But what she did at the end there rose the hair on my arms. I dare say she saved us all. If not our lives, then a considerable amount of pain. So, to commemorate such a thing, I wanted to get her this. The black claw of her power, her prowess in combat, and the silver chain to show that, despite it, she is still regal and elegant. Do you think it too much? I wish to present it to her when she awakens. Well, I wished to present it to her after I gotten it, but... And he'll look over at her sleeping. I think the time for that will need to wait.
I think she'll think it's very, very nice. I think it's pretty.
Yes, perhaps when she's a bit less indisposed, I'm sure she'll appreciate the gesture.
Ooh, or you could just put it on her neck, and then she'll wake up and she'll be like, "Whoa, did this get here?" And you could say, "It was me."
Zion's
So you're
gonna
on
consider.
Hey, green girl's fine speaking my language now, yeah?
I love Anariel.
I think you have had another good idea tonight, Inariel. Better to save my words and let the token speak for itself, perhaps. And he'll, if it's not too hard, he'll put it over her neck and pull her hair outside, or like out the other side. You know what I mean?
You will struggle. You will struggle. That is a lot of hair.
There's and he's doing it one-armed too. Jesus, you guys watch this for like 2 minutes.
Not impossible, but
Yeah.
a task indeed.
If I can just how does she have so much hair?
Perhaps Inariel will step in and try to lift her hair.
Yeah,
out of the way.
if you would
She
just hold
takes
that,
pity.
if you will just hold that 35% of it, I will hold the other 65.
And then in the midst of both of you finagling her, and I would imagine very close to her, she will open her eyes.
Yeah.
And she will be like, "Fugo, am I okay?"
Yes, you are okay, Eden. You are
Oh, no, you were
wonderful.
gagging. Gonna make a mess all over the floor. They were
No.
gonna help you out with that.
Do not listen to the animal. You are okay.
Okay.
Go
No,
back
she's
to
gonna
sleep.
go. She's gonna go back to sleep.
All right, Inariel, quickly now. Before
Okay.
she wakes up again.
All right, I've got it held.
All right, necklace on, and release. All right, +1 necklace. Irene has. Let me find it again.
Oh, it suits her so well. Very
It
pretty.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
claws spring out to tear apart whatever crocodile looks her way. Nothing screams elegance quite like it.
Couldn't
You
have said
really
that
mean that,
better
Tigran?
myself, Tigran.
Tigran, that was beautiful. Did you really mean it?
Have I ever told a lie to you?
No, you have not. Not to anyone, in my experience, brother.
So, I think if we were to fast forward, you guys would eventually get to the point where you, Tigran would call out to Danica and Erwin as you walk into the Blue Water Inn to ask about something.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you walk
Tigran's
into
gonna
the Blue
look
Water Inn.
around.
Go ahead.
Tigran's gonna look around for a boy that isn't there, and he's gonna say, Donica, have you seen a little pale, black-haired little turd? He was following us. Last we saw him, he was in the inn with us, and now, well, been a couple of hours. We lost track of him.
Yes, Tigran. The Valakovich boy, he went back home. He said he's turned in early for the night.
Tigran's gonna raise an eyebrow and say, "You're sure of that?"
He came to tell me, said to tell you all, but I've been too busy.
Tigran's going to cup his chin for a moment and wonder why it is that from how close they were after the fight with the hags, he would rather go to someone else than the paranoia is going to creep in. He's going to remember the last time someone didn't seem themselves. And he's going to remember Strahd. And he's going to look up and say, I think we need to find that kid right now. Donica said that he went back to the house.
I agree. Even if the boy is okay, I think, and he'll look around at the others, I think it is time for us to turn in for the night. Let us hurry home.
Yes, let's make sure that Victor's there and safe. He made it home well on his own.
Yes, that's not a bad idea, though he didn't seem quite the partying type, so perhaps maybe he did want to turn in a bit early.
Perhaps he wanted to get a start on the Hearthstone that we have acquired. He seemed very like-minded to it.
Very well a possibility.
Let us go then.
So we just head home.
Looks like it.
Like it.
And on the way, Zayn will try to wake Irene up enough to be like up and at him, if she can be. Give her some water, etc.
Yeah, now that she's got to be walking places, she'll be up enough to do that.
All right.
Awesome. You are all on your walk there, and as you're all on your walk there, if everybody can give me a perception check.
Yes.
That's gonna be a 16 from Zayn.
Nat 1.
Damn.
Yes, 13 for Mario.
30-20.
7, and Ariel.
Okay, is Irene awake now?
Yep, she's up and at him, not like alert, but yeah, she's awake.
Okay. Well, she would be the first one to see that on the ground a little bit further ahead. You got the highest, right? Did you miss here anybody?
I think you're right.
Okay. Irene, you would notice from just where you're standing, maybe you look somewhere, maybe the others are looking elsewhere, but you'll see a small little like pouch laying on the road.
Yeah, she'll stumble over to it and pick it up.
Awesome. You'll pick up a pouch, and this pouch itself, it seems, has some colors on it. It's a well-made pouch, but it obviously is, empty, and more than that, it is just nobody is around. Not a single soul around here could probably lay claim to this pouch. It looks as though it has a mouth that can stretch a little bit wider. In fact, you see that this bag itself, and you're familiar with it, you've seen this many before upon any sort of like servants or folks who around Aaronvale would be dealing with a lot of different...
Aaronvale? Did you say Aaronvale?
Yeah, I would say you would have seen this before in like up and around Aaronvale. This is just a magical pouch. You'd see this almost anywhere where there was a city and folks had a little bit more money. Well, they have more a magical pouch to hold, healthier items, and you're just familiar with it. Not that it came from
Okay. Gotcha.
And,
Okay.
you see this pouch, and this is just a pouch of, it's just a bag of holding. Laying here. In the middle of the street.
Okay. She'll present it to the group, and she'll say,
Oh, I don't see anybody this could belong to, so perhaps I'll hold on to it for now.
and she'll stow it away.
Awesome. Yeah, you hold onto this bag of holding. You presented it to the group. Zain, when you look at this bag of holding, what do you think?
His mind immediately goes to he doesn't know how anything from Aaronvale looks, so
It's
his first thought.
You have a bag of holding.
Okay, it's not like an Aaronvale specific bag of holding.
It's just like you're familiar from her. She's familiar from her history being an adult in Aaronvale. People have things.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, Zain's first thought is the bag of holding that he's been holding on to, cursed in his mind, given the story that the kids have been telling about it, and hasn't, given everything else that's been going on, has not been able to give it much time. But he'll think about it, and he'll check to see if it's still on him.
Yep, you still have the bag of holding.
All right. And let's take a peek in there just to make sure there's still nothing, shall we?
Yeah, there is nothing inside your bag of holding.
All right. It's gonna be it personally from
Awesome.
Zain.
Awesome. So go ahead and add a bag of holding to your inventory, Renee.
Okay.
And we'll eventually make it to the house. We'll make it to the house, and there you will see. That there is a sort of like lit, kind of like floor covering before you enter in the home. It seems as though someone left something there. If you were to look underneath it, you would find a key to get into the home. Now, who takes the key?
I'm gonna reach out for that. And does it look like through the window that like people? Let me turn off the house. Does it look like through the windows that like people are like in this house?
No, it looks like people have gone to sleep, and most
Ah.
houses around you have like went to sleep now. So it looks like someone maybe left a key for you. This wasn't the way it was when you were here. So go ahead and
So you
add
don't-
the key to Victor's house to your inventory, but that'll be yours.
Cool.
With this key, I assume you enter the house?
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys enter the house. It is dark. There are candles. There's this candle that's left that would be burning out by midnight. You know, they would let this one go out until everybody should be in bed. You guys see that there's just a little bit left to this. You guys have, of course, like some candles or any form of mode of light which you'd like to light your way to your beds. You guys are here, but nobody here in this house is awake.
Tigron will take that candle and use thaumaturgy on it to make it brighten.
Yeah, and Ariel can also use her druid craft to light candles along the way as well.
Perfect. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you guys-
Zion will, sorry, go ahead.
All good.
I was just gonna say, Zion clicks his light rings together, and they light up on his hand.
Wunderbar. All right, awesome. Where do you guys go? You see, the house is completely still. I mean, there's a single draft from the house, but it seems to be coming from upstairs.
Zion will say to the others, I am sure everybody is ready to retire, but I, for one, would like to just make sure our friend sees his way to bed, if he is not already there. The last time I was here, he was up in the attic, where I believe his study to be. Perhaps we should check there. I will be doing so, if anyone would like to join me.
Tigron is not even waiting for an invitation. He's going straight over there.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Zion will follow him.
Yeah, you guys make it over to where you have to climb the ladder and then run through the attic to get to his spot that you'll see will have candlelight kind of peering out of the door and underneath the door. And as you enter and you walk in, you see that Victor is asleep in a makeshift bed. There's a bunch of like books that have kind of been piled on top of each other to sort of make something flatter and a little bit raised from the floor, of which there's a bunch of like broken things and whatnot. He has fashioned himself a bed and he is fast asleep. You'll see here there is like a picture that lays on the table, but there is paper and there is sketches. There is new new diagrams for like this teleportation circle. He has that cursed amulet, not cursed amulet. Whoops, that it's an accursed amulet, surely, but it's not a curse actually. He has that he has that stone, that hard stone, like wrapped around his hands as he lays down in bed. But he is sound asleep.
Margaret is kind of like just barely just like above a whisper, so like the other people can hear and like not to disturb Victor. It's just like, well, you see, it looks like he's all right. Why the poor boy is all tuckered out from researching for whatever ritual he's gonna do to rescue Lady Walker's daughter. So we can all rest assured and be able to get some sleep. No.
I agree. I'll say, also in a whisper, just to not disturb the boy. Let us, if no one else has anything tonight, let us head off to bed, shall we? It has been quite a day, for better or for worse.
Wonderful. Everyone goes to bed.
Sound good.
Yeah.
I think so.
Awesome. Everyone is going to rest and go to bed. I need 10 minutes because I gotta go to the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm scared.
All right, now that he's probably gone,
Agreed.
we are so fucked.
Kenku's kind of quiet
I don't-
today.
What? Ah.
So here's what happened. Here's what happened. I was I just when the session started, I joined Owlbear like I always do, and I know a couple
I've been
of
refreshing
you were
it.
also in there.
Mhm.
And just about the time that we were starting to head back, Owlbear reset and kicked all of us out, and it didn't let us join back in for probably 20 to 30 minutes. So I fucking know in my heart something is going to occur.
Okay.
Right here on the chin. I can take it.
Right, yeah. Right as we were making it back to the house, we were, at Victor's house. It was pulled up on Owlbear for a very short amount of time, and I thought like, oh, we'll be able to move around the house, but I was wrong because then it reset really quick. But yeah, stalking
Yeah.
Owlbear is not good for my health. I don't think.
That's so true.
Are we in Vasily's fun house again? Are we at the Durst Manor? We don't trust houses anymore.
I just think when he was saying, "Oh, well, like you guys will have a couple days while Victor figures out the ritual," I think he might have been lying through his fucking teeth because I bet something's about to come up.
Fabian would
But
never lie to us.
I mean, like, if like for like the ritual, like I think like like I think because like Lady Wachter, I think like she mentioned like she would want to be there for that. So like, and she's not here.
Oh yeah, I don't think it'll be ritual related. I think we have a whole new type of fuckery to deal with very soon. Fuckery hitherto undreamt of. But hey, we got our new items. We got our new items. We got a +3 one time. We got a hedgehog. We got a potion that'll hopefully not kill me as it's going down. I'd like to see Laris try.
Tigron gonna throw his crusty little book at his head. It's gonna deal bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get that like that anime dent where it's like the half square right in the forehead.
his back dark secrets deep. Pac-Man, rush to sleep. If you yell, you're his to keep. Zion, you wake up in a sweat. You don't know why, but you're up and you're alone in your room, full tilt, almost as though you've been sitting up this whole time. You're disoriented. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
First one is a 9. Second one's a 14, so 9.
You look around and you don't see a reason why you would wake up. You don't even remember having a dream. Maybe a nightmare. Maybe the stress of the day. But no, you relaxed. You had time. But you do notice, at the least, around you, your door's cracked open. And there's just a cold draft coming through the door, whistling at you. What do you do?
Zayn will take just enough time not to put his armor on, but just the beaked helmet that he's known for. He'll take one of Ismark's silver swords, easier to carry than his axe in the house, and dressed just in his underclothes, the helmet, and with the sword, he will go to the door.
You move to the door. You see that cold draft is just coming through. Would you want to open it?
Before he does, he's going to lean in to the open door as close as he can, just to see if he hears anything from the other side.
Yeah, you hear something. Well, it just doesn't make sense. It must be, the bags under your eyes speaking louder. But you hear laughter. You hear a lot of laughter coming out from when you attempt to listen, when you try to refocus. Well, it's gone.
Zayn's gonna lift the faceplate of his helmet up and just, with his free hand, rub at his eyes. All of this magic and witchcraft, the horrors of this place he swore that wouldn't get to him, must be affecting him in some way. And then he'll think for a moment. He'll think about what he just heard. And I'll think about the fact that can anything in a place like Barovia really be taken just as a hint of the mind, really just be taken as a waking nightmare? He's going to return to his pack, and he's going to check if the bag of holding is still there.
Yeah, you go to check for it. You see that it's missing. Well, then now you notice as you look at your pack, it almost seems as though someone's been in your pack. someone's been here, and as that thought comes to your mind, the laughter comes from outside the door again, almost seeming to mock you. And when you look back, I mean, the sound is gone.
Zayn is a brave man. A hero. Or at least he would like to be. But as he looks for the bag and finds nothing, and he hears the laughter once again and turns and sees nothing, a cold chill is going to run over his body, as if the warmth in his blood has been sucked away. He's going to stand up and instead of one-handing the sword carelessly, as a precaution more than anything, he is going to take it in both his hands and hold it out in front of him as he walks back towards the door. No longer a man checking a wayward thought. This is now a man that believes that something could strike from anywhere, and he has to be as prepared as he possibly can as he shuts the visor on his helmet once again and moves towards the door.
You crack open the door and it's just cold air. This cold air, well, it seems to just be coming from a window. A window that's been left ajar. The curtains on the inside, well, they're just flowing in the air. But it's real cold. I mean, the steel even at your fingertips right now, I mean, it has been cold for a while, or maybe that's just the cold sweat or the mixture of both, but well, that's what's open here. And then you just hear Bagman. Coming from outside the window. Sound of a small child's voice.
You will slowly, carefully step towards the window. He will not look out of it just yet, but to the side of the window he will press himself against the wood, as if hoping to hide from a stray spell or arrow shot. And just with the tip of his beak, and just this barest amount that he needs to stick out to see out the window, he will look down for the source of the singing.
You look outside and you look down and you look, for the child's voice. And you see a kid with their head on the ground. And he just says it again. Bagman.
Zayn is going to now present himself at the window. Dangerous as it feels, dangerous as it may entirely be, he, more than this child could ever be, is equipped to handle the situation. And if his careful step if his stealth, if his caution were to lead to an innocent person being taken, being hurt, his mind, again, thinking of Anaya, who he could not save, who he swore to not let something like that happen again. He will quickly present himself to the window in a hushed tone, but hopefully hushed enough to not wake the house, but loud enough to call to the boy in the quiet street. He will say, "Little boy, stop that. Stop that at once. You do not know what you say. Stop it now."
You'll hear the kid's neck snap as though it had been snapped before, and turned in 180 degrees as it looks towards you and up. His eyes are gone, his ears are gone, his mouth and lips have been ripped away, and he'll just talk through the teeth that remains and say, "Hush, don't be." And the windows will close. And then you'll hear something dragging its feet along the hallway, along the intersection where the hallways of your rooms and the main meet. The kid will cover his mouth, and as you turn around, you see something. Maybe 11 feet tall, bent over its weight of its neck, long and slender, dragging its sickly, gangly body through the house. It seems as though if it were to have joints, you wouldn't know where they begin or end. You can't hear a crack of them as this thing moves, just with the grace of something that knows it can't be seen. You see its hair falling over its face, long. You can barely see its eyes through those strands of hair that are oiled, matted, almost seemingly dripping. It turns its corner as it puts its hand there as well, each finger elongated, each finger clawed. And it turns to look at you. Give me a sanity check, please, with disadvantage.
That's gonna be a 4.
You see this creature staring at you from around this corner, looking at you, but it moves again, closer to you. As you see it, with your fear, you're stuck. Do you say anything? Do you do anything?
Zain, in this moment, as this creature walks, almost crawls with how tall it is through the hallway, you can, for the first time in, what must it be, months? Years? He is suddenly aware of his own voice, of his own breath in the helmet. Suddenly aware of just how hot it is in the helmet, just how loud it is in the helmet. Feels as if he's drowning. It feels as if the helmet his mask, his mystery. It feels as if it will be his tomb. As the creature draws closer, that divine spark that lays within him flares itself once again, silent through the fight with the hags, rearing its head only in impossible circumstances. Its last bidding, an impossible challenge to try and destroy Rahadin by some impossible means. And once again, this feeling inside him, this holy urge, screams at him, screams in his body and in his mind to move. But he cannot. The screaming of the divine spirit is drowned out by his own breathing in his helmet. He can't move. He can't even speak. But as the creature goes closer, should it be able to hear, it will hear the heightened breathing of Zain as it grows ever closer.
Yeah.
Sword still up, but weak in his hands.
Yeah, you'll see it begins to turn the corner, stretch its legs to you, staring you down, and then it seems to stop for a moment. It looks at you, and then its eyes and head immediately turn at a degree of an angle. It seems as though he's found something. And he turns to his left. Seemingly at breakneck speed, you see him staring down Irene's door.
No. He'll find his voice.
It'll look at you as you say that at breakneck speed.
Yeah.
And it will rush to open the door.
He's gonna,
And
if
it
he can.
opens the door. Pulling its 11-foot tall body into the small cramped room, closing the door behind it. What do you do?
Zain was not able to find the strength for himself, but perhaps he can find it for a friend. He is going to go to the room and attempt to open the door.
Yeah, you see the door. Well, the door is closed. In fact, the door is seemingly held shut or locked.
He'll pull on it for a moment. He'll pound on the door. He'll pull his foot back and attempt to kick just below the lock to try and break it open if he needs to.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a, I'm gonna say give me a, for you to bust open, break down this door. I'm gonna ask for a, I'm gonna ask for a strength check. It's a flat strength check.
Sure. Could he do it with advantage? If there was ever a moment he is putting his all into something, it is right now.
Could he do it with could he do it with advantage?
Yeah.
You know, you are busting down a door of which you're familiar. You've touched these doors a couple of times, and you kind of, I would say you kind of are familiar with the house.
Yeah,
think you
more
even broke
more
into
so
the
than
house
that.
before. I think you broke into the house before as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And I will say more so than any of that, his memorization, his familiarity, in his mind, it is Irene in there. This door needs to not exist now. First roll, here goes. That's a 7. Second roll. That's also a 7.
The door is closed. The door does not budge. And in fact, you are panicking now.
Yeah, he can't get the right footing. He's too in his own mind. His breath is too loud. He tries to stabilize his footing to get the kick in, but he slips as his leg comes up. Too much power behind it, too much force, not enough balance, not enough precision. He'll slam on the door again, shouting at this point. He doesn't care who he wakes up. He hopes he wakes up people. He prays that the rest of the house gets alerted to the monster that's invaded their home. Idune! Idune, everyone, wake up!
Tigran will be bursting out the door from nobody is with fire and fucking fury. He knows that Zayn would not be screaming out in the night, not for a purpose, and he will be looking out with flames brightening the halls, looking for the threat.
Yeah, come out. You hear her screaming on the other side of the door.
Tigran is not taking any chances with this. He is going to put his hand on that door, and there will be a tier 3 inflict wounds, exploding this thing apart.
Fuck yes.
You blow on the door. And Tigran and Zayn. The room is empty. Save for a lone bag of holding on the floor that has just a small amount of white hair seemingly being sucked into it. Irene's gone. And we will end our session there.
Taken on the chin many times, that shit still hurt.
Holy shit.
What?
That was so fucking awesome.
What?
I fucking knew it, man. Fucking, the moment we find a bag of holding on the floor, yep, who's it going to? Who's done today?
That was so fucking cool.
Someone should have taken that shit from her. We should have burned that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus.
We should have thrown your bag of holding into that bag of holding, created a fucking black hole.
And threw it at Strahd. Yeah.
Damn.
Bagman. Bagman reveal. Holy shit.
That's some serious shit. Yeah.
That thing is fucking terrifying. Holy shit.
I think we might, if it's okay with you guys, I think we might have to put the Wizard of Wines on hold for a second.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can spend like 5 minutes, beat this thing's ass real fast.
Some new shit just hit my desk, chat. Yeah, Jesus.
Yay!
And back with the
so we-
classic movie music at the end. Brilliant.
So we could see. So just to be sure, I got the picture right in my head. We could like still kind of see some of her hair, like on the outside of the bag, or like it got cut off.
Like it got sucked up like spaghetti.
Yeah,
from the
like
bag.
we saw the last of it, I
Like,
think.
Like pulled in.
I see. Saw it as it was disappearing. I understand now. Thank you.
Awesome.
Oh.
Holy shit.
What's wrong, Irene? You're used to this type of shit, yeah?
I just think it's so cool.
You're like, yeah, I love getting vacuumed.
Oh
Yes.
I think it's awesome. That was so cool.
Yeah. Just
I
good.
can't believe I rolled
Of course.
double sevens after begging for advantage on the strength check. Lucky number 7, unlucky number 7. I was so tempted to instantly pop my hourglass if I was even anywhere close. God damn.
Did you guys
That's-
hear the scream?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I don't know how
And
that
it-
I don't know how it sounded.
It was good because it
Okay,
sounded
okay.
like it
It
was
sounded like
through a
inside, but it
barrier.
sounded like inside the bag. It was great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was perfect.
God, that was that solo Zayn stuff leading up to that. That was a lot of
was
fun.
good. That was good.
That was good. Very
That was
good.
so good. That's what I needed. I needed that.
Mhm.
I
You
needed that. You know, the shopping and everything is cute, but I'm a sufferer to my core. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sufferer to my core.
She loved being on the train tracks. She loved being on the train tracks. Don't worry, we're coming to get you. We're coming to get you.
Maybe.
How long does it take to put on heavy armor?
Maybe.
Like 10 minutes, isn't it?
Shoo-wee.
10 minutes?
Maybe.
Alright. That takes too
The
long.
bagman
We're
might have
going.
eaten me already. I don't know.
Tigran
Yeah,
going
we
in naked. He gonna burn the inside of that bag.
Is it a throw if I spend 10 minutes putting on my armor? It might be. That's 10 minutes of digestion that the bagman's gonna have
Oh,
on me.
Fucking go into the bag with the old titties out.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes!
if you're
Modal,
not
this is what I always need to
marinate
hear from you, man.
in your long johns, I don't know what you're doing.
This is I always need to hear this shit from you, Modal. Whenever I
This
like
man,
doubt my
he's
heroism,
gonna-
I just need you to come in.
He's gonna look like fucking Arthur after he takes a hit in fucking Ghouls and Ghosts. But you know what? We take
Yeah,
him back.
that's so funny. No, he's probably in some brown I don't know, not like burlap, but like just normal sleepwear for that time.
Alright,
Unrelated.
you
Just
guys
have-
are friends. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Anybody
2 weeks.
not have
Jesus.
inspiration right now?
I do not.
Does Irene?
I think Irene needs it. I think Irene.
Yeah,
fucking
I was just gonna
needs
say
it.
whoever doesn't, let's all maybe plan for maybe they could try to get it next.
Yeah. Do you wanna do it next time, or do you wanna have me do it? I feel as if, not to pawn it off, but I feel like you might need it a little bit more where you're going, player.
Yeah, I'm down to do the recap next time. But I'm doing it. But let's be clear, I'm doing it for the love of the game.
Thank you.
True.
Cool.
I'm just trying to
And
plan it all up
feels
because
so
I know
good to
we
get
all
back.
gonna need it.
It feels so good to get
Hell
back
yeah.
to my roots, bro.
God, and the bagman subplot has legit been cooking since the first episode.
Did I not say
Is it-
that I was scared? I
Yeah.
said I was scared when he went to the
Yeah.
bed. I did.
I cannot fucking believe that Z plot just became like A plot.
Beautiful.
Fucking Muriel waiting on the side of the road, looking at her watch, and be like, "Where the fuck
Tapping
is
her foot.
assholes at?"
Have you hit me up? Have you hit me up at 8:30 or 8:22? It says, "I thought you were about to throw the Bagman fight on us. I was gonna shit myself."
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Wait, what's 8, 9, 10? Oh wait, that was like 30 minutes ago. That's so funny.
Yeah.
The bagman
I
fight on
thought you were
us.
about to do this. Haha. And then she hit me with
Haha.
right
I-
at 8:30 when I went to the bathroom. And then at 8:53, you so wrong for this.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
Ab, you're muted if you're talking.
Oh shit, I realized I was just muted. Quick question. So we didn't get like a long rest or like
No, you did.
what did the Oh, we did or did not?
You got a
Yeah.
long rest when you guys first came back.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Just making
Wait.
sure.
It was like a time sped long rest, I guess.
That was like before we went out partying, right?
Yes.
I get it.
Okay.
So no,
We had to be at the
nobody
top of
long-
our game. for
Nobody
that
long
party.
rest. Nobody long rested. Between going to the
Backfight?
you only long rested when you got back to Victor's. You guys long
Gotcha.
rested, you got your
Okay.
stuff back, and then you guys went out to go party and hang out and do stuff, and then that's it. No long resting on the way back. No short resting.
Cool. We're at 4 a.m. or no? We didn't long rest. All right, still at 12 a.m.
No, you're not at about 12 a.m. I would say you guys were asleep for a couple hours, so I would say 3 a.m.
All right, cool.
Why the fuck does it take 10 minutes to put on chainmail? It's a goddamn shirt.
Can we consider that a short rest for the sake of my bardic inspirations? Or no?
I agree with that. I agree
Getting a
with
little
that.
bit of sleep, getting a little bit of
That'd
Mimi.
be like 3 short rests.
That really.
Can we add rimwise to the short rest by chance?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
What's Rimwise?
What is rimwise, baby?
Rimwise is from Rimwise is a like a type of perk in a game called Mothership, which is the sci-fi game that I run. And Rimwise is like, oh, are you like a scoundrel or something like that? Are you around like the more dirty parts of the of space? You know what I mean? It's like street smarts, but Rimwise.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And why is that funny, Abby?
Dude. So, there was like a roll I was making, and it was a situation where like, yeah, like Rimwise was probably not applicable at all, but like I still asked Fabian, if I could add Rimwise to my roll, and for a second he was considering it. And he was just like, oh no, I can't do that.
It's when we first got together, so it was kind of like, am I doing the DM? Am I doing the DM favoritism thing right now? But I broke out of that cycle, and I was like, nah, fuck that, no.
Over the course of those like 10 seconds from the yes to no, it was like beautiful. It was the hero's journey.
Yeah. Anyways, good game, guys. We are off for 2 weeks, and then we're back.
Damn.
Not 2 weeks. We're off for the 1 week, but it feels like 2 weeks
Yeah.
because it's kind of technically 2 weeks. So we skip 3rd, and we are back on the 10th of May.
Sick.
This is a tough wait. This is one of the toughest waits we've had, I think.
Now you guys get to try your new items.
Yay!
Yeah, my one use. Surely that black claw and the silver chain will protect it. Surely that has some latent arcane powers that we just didn't know about.
Of course.
It is so fucking cool. I fucking can't.
If only Ron took the how to talk to
Okay.
crackheads for dummies books before he left.
I got sucked up in a bag, y'all. I got sucked up in a bag like Hoover.
She didn't even have time to do her hair. Save her!
It did my hair for me, actually. Gave me a blowout.
Bagman's actually really cool. He's actually he's a licensed hairstylist actually.
Redrawing every
Look,
label
I
with a
mean,
false
obviously, look at those locks.
I love the idea of
God
like
damn.
she has what, like 4 feet of hair. I love the idea of it going straight up.
Actually, it's not that long anymore. It only grew it back out to like her mid lower back.
Oh, I was thinking of that as like 4 feet, maybe 3.
That feels like a lot. Maybe.
Do I not know how much hair 3 feet? Like, I think of a foot as like to my
3
shoulder.
rulers.
I think of 3 feet as a small child, like a toddler.
Where do you start? Do you start at like your crown, or do you start like where do you
Yeah.
start counting?
Yeah, I would do
So
like top of head to tip, root to tip.
I think 3 feet's
It's
like
wrong.
the lower back. Per like in my mind.
I want to attempt to get a game going that is off one of our days. Let's see how we can best do it. We are going to have 5:10, but we're going to have 5:10. We're going to have 5:17. However, on the 24th, Ab is going to be here, and so I don't want to DM that day. So, if we could try to find a way to do something. How crazy are y'all's? I mean, I guess we could technically do next week if you guys were available, because I know maybe you guys plan something on your off week, but this way.
And
I never
so-
plan anything.
Nah.
I plan
think
to
it's
sit in the
very
shower
weird.
and cry that we don't have Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, I'm nothing.
Jess, what
Yeah,
about you?
I should be good. Yeah, I should be good.
Okay, well then, all right, cool. Guess we don't have a skip week. I guess I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yes!
So it's
Let's
3:10.
fucking go!
So it's 3:10, 17, and then after that we're off, and that works out great for us.
Sound good, player.
Perfect. That is perfect.
Cool. So,
Holy shit.
Alright, awesome.
Alright.
Alright, guys, good game. I'm gonna take off.
This
Goodbye.